What's up? I need like a loading screen. I just made that joke like 20 seconds ago. No, but I seriously need a loading screen. Hey, can you fucking like... Come on. Come on. There we go. There's the screen. Hopefully no one heard the first take of that, where I just had that disgusting ass laugh. Furries on the run. Yeah, we're doing the rest of part 3. Will we finish part 3? Fuck if I know. Probably not. Part 3 is fucking long. Yeah, welcome back to Fire Emblem, Path of Radiant Dawn. I don't know what that was. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to beat part 3. Did I already do all my menuing? Hold on. Does anyone remember? No? No, I don't remember either. I think I did, because I don't have any experience. Hold on. Why did I level her up so much? Yeah, I think I'm actually good. I think I'm good to go. Yeah, we can just jump right into this fucking god-awful mission. Just kidding. I kind of like this map. It's interesting. Hold on, I'll just check something. Okay. Dude, we gotta fight the Laguz. The Laguz. So yeah, we're fighting against the army. Well, they give me my warning. There's actually a warning. Which, I'm so glad they made. Let's see. He doesn't care about petty things. He holds no prejudice. Ike doesn't care. And he's a master swordsman. He accomplishes everything he sets out to do. Quite different than Peleus. Dude, yeah. Ike's the best character ever. And I don't even know if Peleus is in Fire Emblem Heroes. He's probably not. He probably is, and like I'm just making a fool of myself. That's friend against friend. We're fighting friends. Okay, so immediately we're gonna have some fun with this map. And by that I mean, Cavalier units are worthless. They actually are, sadly. So we're just gonna leave them behind. Except for Mist, because she's my healer. Actually, I take that back. We're not bringing Mist. We're bringing Rise, our resident bishop. Yeah, we have to bring Ranulf. I'd rather not. You know, because he sucks. He actually doesn't. The Laguz units are just like horribly underpowered. Oh, Shinon, I have you at fucking 18, huh? Interesting. Fascinating, if true. Jesus Christ. Soren, your speed cap must be fucking dreadful. So survive for 12 turns, defeat boss doesn't matter. So yeah, basically we get a warning, and it's like, characters you defeat in the enemy army will not die. Send units under your control and fight with all your skill. So why is it doing that? That's because this is the first map that pits you against, hey look, units that you will control later. So that warning is basically to tell you, go fucking bananas and kill everybody. Okay, not really, but like, that's kind of what the warning is about. Any unit you do kill, it doesn't matter. You can even recruit some of the units back to Ike's team. I think it's 3 units. It's Jill, Meg, and Zahark. Can go to Ike's team. I wouldn't do that. For reasons we will get into when we start playing as the Dawn Brigade again. Which will be here for a bit. We have a lot of chapters as Ike still left. I just want to understand. But honestly, that's the reason. In a lot of playthroughs, I will usually get Jill back on my side, and then I will horribly regret it later. Because the Dawn Brigade needs every possible advantage it can get later on. Or it's just doomed. It's just not gonna go well. The English version attempted a lot of things, like, to make things easier. They added stuff to make the Dawn Brigade a little easier. Guess what? Not a lot of it really mattered. They still suck. So that's why we call them the Sucks Brigade. We don't, but I wish they were better. The Knight's gonna stay here because of reasons. Ooh, humans and beasts! I have like one Lagoos unit. The game's like, he's got all these fucking Lagoos. Where? So, oh, I see here a couple, just a few. There's like 3. Boyd, I do not trust you enough to fucking throw you into the fray. I trust... I fucking trust Rise more than I trust Boyd at this rate. Alright, Har, I didn't give you a fucking ranged weapon, did I? Ike, stay there. You don't actually need experience. So, there are some super secret support conversations, and super secret... And there's a super secret character on a second playthrough. And this map, I believe, is one of the requirements where Ike has to fight the Black Knight, because you saw the Black Knight was in the enemy army. Not gonna do that. One, there are other requirements for that special conversations, and I don't actually know what they are. And two, that is really risky. That's just not worth it. You're really sticking your neck out to, like, a potential death. Ike usually isn't good enough to survive a Black Knight encounter at this point. Oh, I knew you were going for Shinon, you piece of shit. Why is Ike over there, you might ask? Oh, look, it's them. Janaf and Yuki, you might remember them from the 0 times I used them in my previous playthrough. That will be a trend with a lot of the Lagoos units. But they also have the advantage of coming with, damn son, you're doubling shit at like level 8? That will change. But they have the added benefit of, they get all that special shit too, because they're from the previous game. All those save bonuses, which Fire Emblem really doesn't do anymore, but again... Can't remember the last Fire Emblem game that was like a direct sequel. And Radiant Dawn is a sequel. This is a sequel. Three Houses isn't the sequel to Genealogy of the Holy Wars. Dude, how sick would have that been? I mean, 3C776 is a mid-quill? Whatever the correct term for that, it takes place during the time skip of Thracia. This is one level where hard doesn't really, like, break the game, but definitely makes things a little easier, because you could have him focus this side, and life's just a little easier. And we are not going to use these units. Because Lagoos units are pretty bad, and that will come back to bite us on the ass later. They'll keep spawning in those Dwarven Knights, and it's just nice to have Har to be able to deal with them. While you have people deal with other shit. Oh, hello! Ah, it's the Unknown King! How's it going, man? Glad you got my message. Yeah, we're just playing Fire Emblem. It's my good buddy. What am I doing? What was I even babbling about? You distracted me. Nah, whatever. I was on a tangent anyways. Oh, right. Usefulness. Yeah. This always happens. I always get them. Like, someone always comes in chat, and then I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, this level's pretty straightforward. I don't have much to say. All of my unique stuff I already said with all the battle mechanics. This map is also really easy, but there's not really much to say other than we're just gonna have a fucking breeze through this map. And I forgot to give her stuff. That is interesting. No, not wanting to shove. Do I have... Oh, her strength is not good. Not good, friendos. Yeah. This map basically is like trying to I guess it introduces a lot of like interesting stuff, like oh right, I should probably explain why I didn't bring any of my cavaliers. Okay, so you see where everybody is right there. All my units are right here. I'm gonna use my mouse to circle it. Does my mouse even show up on stream? No, it does not. Oh, it does! It does! Good. Okay, so right there. Should have circled it a few times. Wait, I think the mouse is like... The mouse on stream, I think, is different than where I'm pointing... Oh, that's great. So everyone's grouped up there. The Cavalier units cannot actually move past this. So, if you are having fun and decided you really wanted to bring all your Cav units... Boy, this map is not your friend. I also do not get how this river is laid out, because it seems to have small little islands. So yeah, so we'll start... Wow, they fucking... Another fun thing is because now the AI gets to control my units, they will sometimes be dicks and use all my cool shit. That will get annoying later. Honestly, like the thing that some people might like get describe this. The thing that might trip some people up is that the inventories between the units, depending on who you like your equipment, the equipments are the same. So anything I had on my units are the same equipment they'll have in this map. So if I equipped anyone with like this equipment's the same. I did not take the legendary bull off of it. That's great. This equipment's the same from the last time we played as these characters. You might think that's pointless, or at least that's like not as interesting as it should be. Well, if you add something like Psychic or Sleep or any of those long-range stuff to the mix, you suddenly start realizing that you've fucked yourself. I did that recently, because I've been playing this game off-stream, because Fire Emblem is just the greatest. And I decided that Laura really needed to hold on to that sleep staff of hers. Did not go over too well, but we'll get into all of that much later. Now, the bottom line is, sometimes you can sort of screw yourself. Some playthroughs I will dump shitloads of experience into Edward, so he's a true blade. And that's pretty cool. That's a cool thing. And it makes his chapters a lot easier. And then you think to yourself, oh fuck, I now have to fight a goddamn third-tier unit on a map later on. Spoilers, that is not fun, and it can easily wreck your entire run. It did for me. I've played this game too much. Also, because the Dawn Brigade, you will be going back to them. That is the main reason, as I mentioned before, why I do not recruit anyone from the other side. Every recruit they lose is one less unit I get to use in the upcoming Dawn Brigade chapters. And spoilers, I'm gonna want every single one of those units. Because the Dawn Brigade chapters are fucking terrible. They're the worst. The worst one is still to come. Part 3 is kind of notorious for how poorly optimized the Dawn Brigade are for its... like, how poorly optimized it is for just everything. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if the Dawn Brigade just have They don't have poor growths. Their growths are not the worst. But, like, it's just... It's so odd how they did this. I don't know. The Dawn Brigade just become, like, infinitely less useful as you play. Like, in terms of, like... just... other characters are just infinitely better than than these characters. Like, you can pick anyone from the Dawn Brigade, and I can tell you, like, why other characters are more useful. And that's just a problem. It's not like Path of Radiance where I can find use in just about anybody. Like, some units are definitely just better than others, but that doesn't mean that I cannot find usefulness to them. And to me, that's the best way to balance an engine. That's the best way you can balance one of these games. Make sure every unit has a use, every unit has purpose. But spoilers, they didn't do that in Radiant Dawn because most of the units are from the previous game. That's a whole other issue. Man, you really are not smart. Oh, you didn't double. That's interesting. Fascinating. Not really. If I'd used any Laguz units, which I'm not going to, because it turns out Laguz units are not actually that good. Can I, like... No, okay. We gotta get him out of the way. He's just gonna be annoying. He's got a fucking killer sword. And then let's get rid of the fucking healer. Which again, I think also has to be a war crime. Is killing a healer a war crime? I don't know. I'd be kind of surprised if it wasn't. I guess they're like a combat medic. He only got health, huh? That was fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Thank God you can hit, but Rise, Jesus Christ, you're gonna get doubled, and I'm terrified. I'm scared for you, my boy. Oh good, he has 19 speed. That can't be right. I mean, it's better than fucking 10 res over here looking motherfucker. Yes, the one time Nolan's nil ability is ever going to probably make a difference. See, I can just slaughter these fuckers and no one will care. Also, I do not think, even if I'm in range, Jill will move to attack Har. I think there's just some part of her that will not do that. But we made a smart move. Those are rare. I have a really low-res party right now. Oh, why did I not give her a hand axe? This map would be like flying by, or I'd have more dead bodies if I just gave him a fucking hand axe. Let's just do this. I don't give a shit. What the fuck is it turn 8 already? Man, speaking of dull-ass maps, this one. Like, I'm struggling to find shit to say, because this map just doesn't have a lot going for it. Did you like the water mechanic that, like, all of the Dawn Brigade maps have been using so far? No? Do you enjoy garbage? This map's just kind of boring. Hey kids, I have a good idea for a map. Oh, what's that, Mr. Uncle Nintendo? Let's just make a map where there's like this one big choke point, and give Ike's team a bunch of characters with high defense. Wow, Uncle Nintendo, that sounds fucking terrible. And it sounds like a really boring map, and it sounds like you're just making a defend map, but worse. Let's make it that I could genuinely just stay at the, like, not move my units and probably still win this map. Wow, gee, Uncle Intelligent Systems. Because that's actually who it would be, not Nintendo who makes this, is Intelligent Systems. That sounds like a really bad idea for a map. Okay, but what if we did that, and it was filled with enemy Dawn Brigade units? Well, gee, Uncle Nintendo, that sounds even worse. Okay, but what if we did that like 4 more times? I'm kidding. It's the only map. Well, gee, Uncle Nintendo, that sounds really stupid. Now, someone might argue, someone who's been watching all these streams, might make this argument. You said it's like a defend map. Well, you said you liked defend maps. I do. I like defend maps. Here's the difference. This map just is fucking boring. Like, the Dawn Brigade has to kill like 80 fucking people to get to my defenses. And spoilers, they're not gonna do that. The Dawn Brigade is terrible. And quite possible that you could easily have terrible units. Har is a level 12 3rd-tiered character, and on the enemy team, there is a level 9 1st tier and a level 3 1st tier. Both of these units are fucking terrible. They're the worst units I can possibly imagine. And in my other playthrough, I've been leveling Fiona up because I was curious. And yes, she really is just the worst fucking unit. I have her as a paladin, and her stats are fucking terrible. Now, she has good growths, so you're probably curious. Why is she a bad unit? Well, her starting stats are fucking terrible for like a level 9 unit, and that's really like the beginning and end of it. She doesn't really have that. Like, her beginning stats and her level are the problem. The issue. The drive. And Meg's weird growths really don't do her any benefits. Like, they don't really help her a whole lot. And because of that, it just gets really bad. Her growths are just not good for an armored knight. In a game that where armored knights are just not very good. So that's really just what ends up happening. Valog, I don't actually know how to pronounce his name, also falls off immensely. It's just ridiculous how much he falls off. Same with Solth. Now, my Solth, because I'm using like a file that leveled him up properly, and got, like, he's got good stats. Most Solths aren't like that. Okay, I take it back. His stats are kind of abysmal. Even with this, it's really just that 40 luck that's pretty good. All the other of his stats are actually pretty bad for a tier 2 character. It's 22 strength? You're gonna do 22 strength? So, that's good. And he's the Jagan? He's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to, like, help carry? So there's that. So your two heavy hitters fall off almost immediately. Ooh, what else? Micaiah is just a pretty bad unit. I will be leveling her up because, well, it's just in our best interest because you have to fucking bring her. on like later levels. Like, it's a unit you have to have, but she is just abysmal. Not really many redeeming features here, which really comes to bite you in the ass later on. Okay, buddy, there is a trick I can do. If I do this. So if you trade and then put an item at the top of their inventory, like what I just did, it will automatically equip it. That may sound kind of silly, and it kind of is, but it's actually a pretty decent trick. Especially if you need a weapon change like I did, because having the crossbow is infinitely more useful right now. Yeah, then the Black Knight starts moving. I don't really understand why. I think to just piss me off. It's just to tick me off. That's what the Black Knight moving is for. No, I didn't move hard. Eh, who gives a shit? Ah! Ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, I was so thought he was gonna get doubled. Is me already a True Blade? You're third tier? Yeah, you're third tier, so there's no point in giving you more experience. Well, not now, anyways. Yeah, because of a weird thing in Part 4, the third tier units on Ike's crew will just be broken as fuck. They're gonna get really broken. Yeah, you go talk to Jill. I'm not going to, because I actually need Jill on the other side of the war. Yeah, it's basically like a challenge run at that point. Like, let's recruit everybody from the Dawn Brigade side. Oh, what? What do you mean that backfired horribly? Because you left like 4 units and all of them are fucking trash. Get rid of Meg, though. You do get rid of Meg. He's a trash unit. You can get rid of an old Meg. Yeah, that's Fire Emblem for you. Just talking about trash units. What is the next map? Oh, fuck, I know what the next map is. Woohoo, we defended for 12 turns. Alright, this is a defend map. Woohoo, that was a terrible defend map. Suck a dick, Micaiah. Yeah, they spend a lot of part 1 talking about how Micaiah is such a great tactician. And I think this is the scene where they're just like... okay, it's not yet, but there's a part where Micaiah is just like, well, I can't see the future anymore. Guess I'm a shitty tactician. I love it. What? Micaiah failed? Wow. Can't believe this leaking guy is completely trustworthy. Look at this fucker. Look at him. Dude, he just teleported. Ah, Mutz, it's his mom. How do you know that? Oh. Yeah, he's terrified. He's terrified of the truth. The truth of Jesus Christ. We still have a ways to go. Man, I forgot how long part 4 is. I mean, I forget how long part 3 is a lot of the time.
Allows the Lagoon's alliance to slip
Part 3 is like anywhere between 6 and 7 years.
Yet General Zelgius and his
yeah, we're not. They're not doing so. The Furries gotta run. Oh no. Oh shit!
forced to a hard choice.
I know what the next chapter is.
The northern edge of the Serenus
Northern
forest.
edge of the
From there,
Sirens
they will
Forest.
try to make their way to a hidden.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use that hidden road, which they probably used earlier in this game. I say probably. I don't have any proof of that. Oh, this fucking chapter. I fucking hate this chapter, kinda. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I'll show you. Like a day, huh? Yeah, we're gonna die. Yeah, we don't want to burn the forest down again. So there's a weird cave of lavas. Yeah, thanks, you piece of shit. Alright, we're going to some magic caves. Ooh. God, this fucking thing. Yeah, let's not follow them to their deaths. Let's not go into the magic caves. Oh, but someone's here to tell us not to do that. I think the Senate's taking over. Yep. Senator Veltone is now in command of the armed forces. Interesting. Not actually interesting. So they're gonna cut. Yeah, and he's just like, go send some fuckers to go in the caves. This piece of shit. This fucko. He just wants all of the galleons dead. He hates furries. Man, imagine hating furries. Imagine you just wanted to kill all furries. Just imagine killing all the furries. Kill all furries. That is what more Fire Emblem games need, like full-on war. Full-on wars between humans and furries. Could that just be the title of the next Fire Emblem game? Humans versus furries. Dude, Skamir's just like, I don't give a fuck. His character development is slowly coming in. Aw, dude, it's Lyre and Leith. Everyone's favorite characters. They are the same model. They just copied and pasted her. Was Leith a popular character that they're like, we need her to have a twin sister? Double the cat waifus. Was that on their plate? It's a dance scroll. I don't know what that does, and I'm not gonna use it. I don't actually deal with skills much in these games. Why the fuck do you have the howl tone? Why the fuck do I still have Blossom? Fine, what the fuck does Daunt do? Reduce the hit and... oh, actually that's not that bad. Corrosion's terrible. Wait, can I give both... can I give Shade to... to Shinon? But like, why? Should be one or the other. I need to buy new equipment for like everybody. And by that I mean I need to actually give... Wow, you desperately need shit. You and Har both need new equipment. Scratch that. I need money. Do I have anything I can sell? Well, I can always just sell this Ashura icon. That will definitely not come back to bite me in the ass. It actually won't. That's actually a true statement. It's not going to. No, let's just give him like 2 hand axes, and then we really need to start getting Neferi, whatever the fucking is. Better, like, more shit. She's super low. By then I mean I'm just gonna give her like... Yep. 5 steel great lances. She's got this. That's all she needs. She just needs a couple great lances. Inside the Kaku caves. Oh, these awful missions. Hey, remember him from like fucking 8 missions ago or some shit? Yeah, he's finally a boss. We finally get to kill this man, Mr. Septopolis. This level feels so filler. Yeah, let's get rid of some people. I can actually bring my fucking Cavaliers back. Cavaliers, ho. Oh, look, Dark Mages. These are the only times I think we will see enemy Dark Mages that aren't a boss. They really included Dark Magic, and then included it on like 3 guys. I don't know why they did this. Oh, wait. Sorry, Rise. You gotta get the fuck out of the party. Did I not give any experience? Holy shit. Did I not give any goddamn experience back at the base? Man, I hope I still can. Oh, thank God. Who the fuck was I leveling up? I don't even remember. Yeah, let's just get you to fucking next tier. Let's do Soren next. Soren would be a good choice. Mostly because that gives me a second healer. His evolution, the Arc Sage, gives you access to heal, well, staffs. Which is very useful. More healers equals more chances to not die. You don't realize how... Is she not wearing pants? Is she not wearing pants? Guys, does she not wear pants in battle? Oh, okay, alright, now we can do this. Are you at max speed at 23, Soren? Are you fucking serious? You're a piece of shit. You're a bad unit. Oh, look! It's time for this map's gimmick. Lava. Oh. I hate it. Yeah, there's lava things, and if you're on them, they will do damage to you. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. This map is also kind of boring, other than its really weird gimmick. It's also like the only map with this gimmick. They do that a lot. There's a lot of maps throughout Fire Emblem's history where they will give a gimmick and then it will never... Oscar, you had a 30... He had a 30. He had a 30% chance to hit you. No fucking excuses. What the fuck? You had one Jorb. You had a job to do. And that job to do was to not fucking get hit by the 30%. Now Har is going to hope that I can get him out of there, because then he'll not get hit by the magic fire rocks. Oh, well, he's gonna get hit by the magic fire rocks. Holy shit, I did not mean to yawn. Dude, it's Ranulf, everyone's favorite Fire Emblem character. Dude, it's Sora, everyone's favorite Fire Emblem character. Yeah, the main gimmick is just not to go on those. You can trick the enemy into going on to him all you fucking want. It's funny as hell. As for your units, I wouldn't recommend putting them on there, since that is a base 10 damage. It doesn't affect defense, no res. It's just a base 10 damage. It's like the boulders. But there's the boulders are still coming. Oh boy. The boulders. Ah, the boulders are gonna be fun. We all like the boulders. We all liked the boulder level. That was a whole game ago. Ah. I remember the boulders. They were fun. They actually were not fun. The boulders sucked. Okay, where am I going? Okay, who's the... Wait, okay, I can... I do this. F-raise my other units. You might be thinking to yourself, but Mr. Rousdower. Mr. Rousdower. I don't know why the fuck you sound like this, but that's how I assume all of my lovely viewers sound. But Mr. Rousdower, you said archers suck. Or at least I think you did. I don't know. You've played this game for like... You've played so much Fire Emblem content, it's hard for us to keep track. Well, right you are, astute fan, listener, viewer? I don't have like a name for anyone who watches my streams. But, dear viewer, you're right. And you might be wondering, why are you using Shinon so much? That's because Shinon is kind of broken. I think the answer to any question that goes against what I've given as Fire Emblem logic is just, said character is busted. Yeah, he's got a Silver Great Lance. That's great. Silver Great Lance with 20 speed. This game knows how to balance itself. Yeah, that's kind of the same. I would use that as my go-to for why I do anything. If it ever goes against my general wisdom, it's because that character is kind of broken. And oh boy! Is Shinon broken? What? Giving him access to Silencer? One of, like, the best fucking bows. God, I fucking love Silencer to fucking death. It's a fucking great-ass one. What's this? Having a high crit rate? Oh, and when we get to Deadeyes, which is what their third tier is called, we'll get to see how they're broken even more. They're actually not called Deadeyes. I forgot what the fuck they're called. Deadeye is their ult. Their ultimate skill, which they just get automatically. That is why third tier units are broken, is they automatically get their ultimate skill. In the first game, there are 4 occult scrolls, and that's it. And only one of the units comes with their ultimate skill, and that's Stefani. He comes with Astra right away after. So that's cool. I always thought that was cool, because it meant you actually had to decide who's gonna get those ultimate skills. And by that I mean, Ike's gonna get it, but who's gonna get the other ones? It's like, let's be real. It's always Ike. Who would give it to someone else? Holy crap. I gotta stop yawning. But let's be real. Who the fuck would give it to somebody else? Ike's the best choice. It's because Ike is kind of broken. Well, in the first game, he's kind of broken. In this game, we'll see. We will definitely see why I consider Ike to be one of the more broken units. The answer might surprise you. It actually won't. If you've played this game, you probably already know what it is. Never played this game. You'll probably wonder why the fuck they balanced it that way, to be completely honest. It's one of those things where, like, once we get to it, you're gonna be like, oh, so they forgot to balance it. Yeah, that's kind of what I think happened. Shannon also has a really good, really good stat spread. That's actually pretty decent. Crossbows definitely make him slightly more useful. I say slightly, because crossbows suck. And he has access. He's one of the few characters with easy access. Easy means essentially he'll get to double S, which is required for the ultimate weapons, to the double bow, which gives you a +5 to strength. So he's probably your best candidate for the double bow if you want to bring an archer to the final phase. His evolved form, which I will talk about later, also has a fun couple of tricks around it. It's gonna be a break. Has a couple of fun tricks about it. A bunch of tricky tricks. A bunch of tricks and traps. Around it. So there's some fun. Oh, right, I can do that. Gatry, what up, my dude? Honestly, you should be doing a lot better. Not really. Gatry is one of those. The weird thing about Ike's crew is mostly the fact that a lot of them end up being really good without really much assistance. Their stats start out good, and from there, you kind of will use a lot of them because they tend to be better. Like, Gatry is already better than Braum. Why the fuck are you using Ilya, to be honest? Especially at the level you get Ilya at. Where she's just stupidly underpowered. So that puts a fucking checkmark to Soren. Oscar just has the advantage of, you know, being a cav unit. So it's like, congrats. A lot of your units will become stupidly high-leveled, even if you aren't trying to train any of them. Most of my runs, Gatry, Shinon, and Oscar will just end up being good because the game lets me just keep using them. They never really fall off, which means they're continuously useful up until, like, all levels, even if you don't invest in them. And because of that, they just keep gaining more and more levels, and they just become better and better units until they're super units. And once they're third tier, the game might as well just be over at that point. There ain't a whole lot in this game that can touch third tier units. I mean, there are some bosses that are third tier, but one, they are very, very rare. And two, all of them are in the end game. I think there's one that isn't in the, like, final gauntlet Tower of Death. And we will get to why he's also a fucking pushover when we get to him. Or her. Ooh, mysterious. Actually, if you fucking played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But, like, this game doesn't really have much to touch their third tier units for. Which is kind of disappointing the more I think about it. Your third tiers can just run fucking roughshod on the enemy. Not only are they great because they have an additional 20 levels worth of fucking stat ups, which most other units do not have access to, which the enemy doesn't have access to. So that's great already. They also automatically get this special super skill. So you basically have a walking army at this point. And then you can just pile those third tiers on to the point where you have just an army of them. And then the game really doesn't have any way to balance it. So, welcome to the end game of Fire Emblem. Welcome to Radiant Dawn. It's not like in Three Houses where, like, you only get minor stat increases by leveling up. Because everyone has the same levels. You're basically just picking what sort of stats you're... I actually don't fucking really get it a whole lot. It's like you're choosing... You're choosing what their, I guess, stat allocation are, but their stat allocation... will never change? I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I don't know. Like, you always gotta level up your target. Your like, allies. Like, when they hit level. Like, that's like a non-negotiable for Three Houses. Super dead. Super dead. Now, you guys really just want her dead. Unfortunately for you, she has a hand axe. Unfortunately for me, I don't really know what the enemy was doing there. Not gonna lie. Does anyone want to, like, give me a guess? Cause, oh, flat out do not get it. You know, like, you're gonna get some experience. And by that I mean you're not, because you're already max level. Max level. Banana. Ike also just levels up way too goddamn fast. He's already level 20. He's such a good unit. He will break the game for you. You want the game broken? That's another thing about Radiant Dawn is you kind of actively have to try to not break this game. You might think, that sounds like a really weird statement. It is a really weird statement, but it's 100% truth of a statement. There are so many characters that break this game, I don't even know where to start counting them. Hell, even on subsequent playthroughs, I will sometimes forget how broken certain characters are. Like Alencia. Holy fucking shit, is she, like, super broken. Like, I don't even know where to start on how broken she is without just, like... Well, once we get her back at the party, I can start really giving an explanation. But she's busted. Aaron's super defense is also kind of broken. I'm not going to lie. He basically becomes this walking fucking tank apocalypse. What else is kind of busted? Yeah, like, you kind of have to try. Unless you're actively, picking bad units. Like, I think in Path of Radiance, there are some game breakers. Don't get me wrong, there are some characters that will break that game in half. But for the most part, I think the game is pretty balanced. Radiant Dawn just looked at the balance and went, you know what this really needed? Every character that's a game breaker. Let's make everyone the best character. I need one crit. Thank you and good night. I needed one crit. A single solitary crit. And I got it. Oh boy, did I get it. That's all I needed. I don't really have much to say on this chapter. Oh, Marcia's fucking broken. She's actually really useful. Alrighty, please give me one crit. I just need a crit. Boy, Shannon, you really want those crits, huh? He's dead. Dude, class change. Shinon got a class change to a Deadeye. Marksman. Deadeye is his ult. Damn, those are some good stats. Why does he have 13 magic, though? Let me get this cutscene. Oh, I love Skamir in the fucking bottom corner. Like, look at him. He's with all my little dudes. He's with my fucking dudes watching the screen. I think he's supposed to be off screen. But, like, they either messed something up. Dude, they made it through the caves. They're finally back in Gallia. Nope, not Gallia. Hey, look, they're in Golda. My goodness, we messed up. The most powerful of the Lagoos. We gotta go talk to the King of Dragons. King Ghidorah. Dude, I fucking wish. That would have been sick. Just this three-headed dragon pops up. Bum, bum. Actually, what music's even playing right now? Let me grab my headphones. What is this music? Yeah, it's not that I do not like the music, it's just, I've just sort of stopped wearing my headphones when I play this game. And that's mostly because, like, I have, like, a million wires, and I'm afraid something's gonna break. Dude, Golda really hates everything. He is eternally neutral. Wow, what a piece of shit. Luckily, our old friends are here. He saved the soul of your son. The only exception. We never see his wife. He has 3 kids, but no wife. Or none that we see. Oh, one of my favorite lines is actually coming up. Haven't seen you in a long time. Don't you have some time to stay and talk to us for a little while? A long time? What do you mean? We just saw you 3 years ago. That exchange, I do not know why, but I absolutely love it. Because, like, you could easily just have them say a short time, but I like the idea that to really emphasize how long-lived dragons are, she says 3 years ago, like it's just like last week. I don't know why, I have always liked that line. Yeah, the king's weird. He says that they're friends. Like, Nasser's his friend. But is Enna really? At most, she spent 3 chapters with the 2 chapters, actually. With the boys. With the gang. Hey, do you like switching what party you're playing as? Because we're switching. And no, it's not a Dawn Brigade chapter. Yet.
No foreigner, Laguz or Bjork, is permitted.
No foreigners, Laguz. So you might be wondering why there are dragon, twisted ones, feral ones. That actually kind of gets explained much later.
Is by this trespass.
It's gonna take a bit. Like I don't have an explanation now.
Former companions,
but there will be an explanation.
To allow the passage of the Laguz alliance.
It's weird that there isn't an explanation. Actually, with the information you've given throughout all these games, you can actually probably figure out what the explanation is. It's one of those things where they say it, and I'm like, oh, I guess that makes sense.
Meanwhile, Benyan calls off its pursuit of the alliance.
So Benyan doesn't really know how to get past the giant mountains. I guess they forgot to grab climbing equipment.
The Central Army's momentum breaks upon these obstacles like an ocean wave against solid rock.
The mighty Benyon army is fucking stopped by a mountain.
He orders Zelgius.
Oh wait, we can just cut through Crimea.
By way of Crimea, observing diplomatic protocol.
So Valtom's like, hey, Queen of Crimea, we need troops and supplies. Please help us kill all the beasts.
However, goes against
and Alencia is just like, no,
denies each of
fuck no.
Her reply enrages Valtome, who sees Crimea as little more.
I also like how it mentions the nobles really want this. Like, holy shit, racism is a way bigger problem in this world than it ever needed to, that it ever is explained. Like, fucking every human is against the Lagoos. I'd be pro Lagoos. I'm not fighting no goddamn Hawkman. Marauders. Ooh. Your Majesty, the Benyon army has crossed the border. Holy shit, they're just going ahead. Yeah, this is not good. Order the Royal Knights to go meet the army. Get them the fuck off of our land. Probably a good idea. Fuck Benyon. Yeah, no wonder they're fucking... I love the senator just is like, that's a stupid idea. Lenci's like, fucking, I beg you to fight me. I fucking do it. I put down a rebellion 20 minutes ago. Now that you learn this. No respect at all. Showed by the apostle. They helped us when Dayan invaded. They kinda did. Yeah, the Beast Tribe helped us. Beasts are friends. A land of Bjork or a land of Lagoos? No. I'd choose Galen. But why? Yeah, they helped us. They're good friends. Dude, they remember Mordecai. He was strong. Yeah, they don't want to fight. This is a weirdly civil and very, like, nuanced conversation for 4 goddamn unnamed characters to be having. To we're back at Callie's shop with everyone's favorite character, the piece of shit Malkov. Well, Callie, you are joining the team. Yeah, for some reason, I think I get both Callie and Devdon on this map, and I don't really know why. Yeah, go fight. Don't make General Jeffrey mad. You're a royal knight. You better follow his orders. Knock up, you're asking a 10-year-old. It's enough, you layabout. Oh, it's Marcia. Little squad wait for you. Yeah, we gotta go fight. What do you mean you're old comrades? You weren't part of the Benyon narrative. Their army. Yeah, I hate Astrid's character in this. Yeah, who would want up with this clown-haired shouter-head? I wish I had a sibling. Astrid, actually, this is how siblings are. I'll sell them to you. Cheap. Ah. Oh, I love that line. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Changing my answer. Best girls Marcia. Straight up on top. Pegasus Knights are not good, but her personality takes the cake. Dude, it's a master crown. Guess what I'm not fucking using? They give you like 3 of these, and I hate them. Yeah, it's going on the convoy forever. Dude, Lucia, you got some shit? What do you... Dude, you're gonna give me money. I need money. Do I even have any supports? Oh, where is she? Yeah, they just give you Callie for some reason. Okay, what the fuck do I want to do? I actually do not need to use this experience. Just level Markov up. Kieran would be a bad idea. Astrid wouldn't be a terrible one. Just getting Jeffrey to Silver Knight might help. A lot of this would be very useful. These are some useless fucking items, except for Adept. The Adept scroll's not bad. Not going to take it, though. Why the fuck do you have two Valkyries? Whatever the fuck they're called. I don't quite get it. Dude, it's Davdan, who is definitely not Devdon. He fights like 10 men. Let's get everyone some better equipment. Hey, Davdan, do you want a silver lance? Hey, Marcia, do you want a silver lance? Let's give you a steel blade. Let's do this. That'll probably be good. I still don't know how to get experience too. Living on Marcia is not actually a terrible idea right now, but she will be very useful later on. Kieran's not a bad choice either. God, I have some. Wait, why does Kieran and Marcia have the same speed? We're gonna do you. I picked it. I have chosen. Probably poor. Well, actually, not really. I'll explain later. Can I still snake? Damn it! I wasn't gonna use it, but like, damn. Can you even use the voodoo? Oh, you can actually. Who's got the worst speed? Probably Kieran, actually. His speed fucking is almost at max. Jesus Christ. So is Davdan's. What the fuck? But he's definitely not Davdan. We're giving you the speed wing, because I said so. Well, that was a fucking waste. That was kind of a waste. Well, you can't take all the supplies. Just cut them down. Damn, what the fuck? Benyon's a piece of shit. Fucking course they am. Colonial fools. Yeah, they're not doing much. Of course I'm playing everyone. I don't even know what the fuck I was singing there. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know. Burn. Yeah, that's not good. Kill. Now watch as Callie dies. That's... Jesus Christ. Dude, a level up. That's a fucking shocker. Unless... Nope. Davdan, who can fight like... What the fuck? Why the hell can he go up down? Right, there's a little... Dude, but Davdan, who can fight like... He doubles a fucking swordsman? Davdan, you fucking dog. You can fight like 10 men, apparently. If only that level up was good. Because, holy crap, that was the worst level up in the history of level ups. Actually, nothing would have been a worse. Now, that's my favorite when a game's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give you a level up. Not today. You're like, but why aren't you giving me a level up, game? Dude, I wish I would give you level ups. Like staring off to the side. I don't even know why. Dude, he's got 23 speed. Yeah, we're gonna keep you guys in a corner. I need all this experience. It's gonna be delicious. No, seriously, you guys need as much experience as you can possibly get. We will betray the Empire. Oh, they're gonna burn the houses. It's really great that they're supposed to burn one up there, but I stopped it because I'm a fucking genius. Don't worry, I will make sure all of the houses don't burn down, and hopefully that's a bonus experience requirement. Watch it not be. I'd be really sad if it wasn't. Hell no. Surprised you're not getting doubled, but you know, I shouldn't probably hedge my fucking bets. Damn! Why do you have 12 strength? No, seriously, the fuck's going on here? Oh, another speed wing. Those monsters! Dude, you're right, they're a bunch of pricks. Luckily, I can just crit. Extinguish. We have other shit to do. We have fights. Say we have fights like this is a fucking revelation. Dude, that soldier's dead. Okay, what do I say about this map? Well, I don't know if it's a controversial opinion or not, but I actually like this map. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a weird thing to say? I think it's nice. I like the claustrophobic fighting environment. The burning the houses down actually is interesting and is a fun mechanic that kind of puts you on a timer. I think that's kind of cool. Giving yourself a few allied units? Hey, that's also pretty fun. I think this map is pretty good. I kind of like it. Again, I have no idea if in the greater Fire Emblem community that's fucking sacrilege. Not that I would really care, but... Don't worry, we'll get into some sacrilege later. Some juicy sacrilege. I feel like I'll have an opinion that differs from the Fire Emblem community coming up. Not soon, because there's some maps coming up that are interesting. But I think maybe I'll throw some Fire Emblem veterans for a loop here. I'll be throwing them for a little loop when I talk about a map I like, because I think a lot of people don't like this map. And I'm moving away from my mic, and I'm meant to make a point. I should be moving closer to my mic. At 25 speed, bucko. But yeah, I think there is one. Astrid starts out so bad. Yeah, Astrid just starts out bad, and in my opinion, she's just not worth it. There are too many Cavaliers in this game to the point where it's just not worth it. Yeah, I can just use... Why am I using my Silver Lance? I don't know. It's me. I don't. No. But... Okay, so... Maybe asking, out of the people I picked, why did I pick... My god, did they reduce the accuracy of the hammer. So why did I pick Kieran to give that experience to? Well, the boss has a lance. Yeah, that's the reason. You might think that's a stupid reason. It isn't. I think that's a pretty good reason. It just kind of makes the boss easier. I'm not actually gonna lie there. I forgot, you have Meteor. Man, I kind of wish I would remember what all my units have, instead of just, like, doing random bullshit. Gotta make sure it's Archer, because Archers are going to be a problem for Marcia, who I'm using to sort of zip around the battlefield and kill people. So that is why that is happening. I can actually... You might notice that I am able to sort of skip certain stuff, and that is because I'm skipping enemy reinforcements. I'm doing that because I don't really want to watch all the reinforcements. I'm not going to lie. I kind of know where they are because I've played this game 6 quadrillion times. That is not an exaggeration. That is probably how many times I've played this game. I was, like, recently going through in my head, like, how long did I play? Like, I played, like, 100 hours of... 150 hours of... a game. Don't know what the game is. 3 Houses. So I played probably 150 hours of 3 Houses. And in my opinion, a good game. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. Good game. It's not my controversial Fire Emblem opinion. Man, if we want some controversial Fire Emblem opinions. I think what's really weird is I don't actually have a lot of them. Like the one I would probably have that, like, I think some people might disagree with, that, like, is, like, the one I'm thinking of right now would just be, I like Tharja, but she is kind of an overrated character. But that's not controversial. You know what's controversial? Liking Micaiah. You wanna know why it's controversial? Because Micaiah groomed her husband. Boom, I managed to get the reference in. So yeah, they actually will not move or to attack. They will just sit there, because their AI is fucking brain dead. I'm not kidding. They are just going to sit there for the rest of the map. I think that's funny. Because they are stupid. They'll attack back. Like, they'll like, do the... Man, the one time you needed a fucking crit... I also think the enemy will only go for them. I'll just meteor the boss. I want to see it happen. Wow, I cannot believe that worked. So, here's something interesting. Kind of interesting. So I don't really use skills often. Gamble, Killer Axe. So a crit is always going to hit. A crit is a hit. You can't miss on a crit. At least in this game. I think some Fire Emblem games will let you do it, but not in this game. So that raises this next question. And the one reason that I would even do Gamble at this point. That 66 crit. Let's fucking go. And the map's over. I'm actually completely serious. I don't really like Gamble, but for some reason, it took me recently to sort of remember that. And now I think Gamble is actually pretty good. Because like I just demonstrated, that's actually a good ability. Because sometimes that crit can be better than your percentage to hit. And with a Killer Axe, you can just get it to these insane amounts. Like, yeah, fucking 60% is a lot. In some of the GBA games, you can actually wrap it around past 100. And that is not a fucking joke. And it's kind of great. I kind of love it. I think if you get like something, if you get like a 0-1 or something, that's over 100. If a 0 starts it. I think I mentioned this in another stream, but I can't actually remember because I stream this game a lot. And honestly, I play way too much Fire Emblem. That's not a joke. I play way too much Fire Emblem. This isn't even when I finish this game, there is a 100% chance I will just replace it with more Fire Emblem. I also do not get how the political situation here gets. Dan and Crimea are independent nations, but Benyon seems to imply that they still have some sway in the country. This would be like if the United States, if like Britain did something. Like Britain wanted to invade Mexico and they went into the United States and was just like, dude, the US has got to help us. We owned you once. And they were just like, well, what the fuck? We're a free nation. Like, but nah, that's not how it works. What the fuck? It's your crown along with your head. But someone's just like, I want your kingdom. Right in front of the fucking queen. Only met their top general once before. Despite this top general fighting in the Mad King War. Kind of. Yep. Yeah. Poor Valencia. She's got nothing. We don't really know what's going on with the Apostle quite yet. I think it's very funny because by this game, all of the nation's leaders are friends. It's so weird. I don't get it.
After Alencia's meeting with Valtome,
Crimea capital, they returned to Melor.
Leaving the border villages
Let them
between
narrate.
Crimea and Gallia completely undefended.
That was a bad move, Valencia.
The Central Army crosses the border once more, but Crimea makes no move to march against it. Valtome sees this in action as a sign of Crimea's capitulation to Benyon's
But
demand.
it's not.
The Benyon forces occupy the Crimean castles and forts on the border with Gallia
Pieces
and
of
prepare to launch their
shit.
attack. The
Nice
Lagusa
that green
alliance
there.
finally makes its way back to Gallia, but word of Benyon's approach allows them no time.
I think
for
they'd
rest.
have fresh
The
troops or...
news that Gallia's ally Crimea
Yes,
has allowed Benyon to travel through its lands
This
comes
is
as a
good.
great blow to the
Dude, our ally betrayed us. How could they? I don't have anything to say. Some of these story beats, I'm just like, these are just good story beats. Yeah, Skrimir doesn't know what castles are, but they fucking have a castle. This always takes me off. So they got some of the mountains. Somehow. I guess they did have climbing equipment. In the north, crossing through it. Dude, we're gonna fucking lose it. Well, that makes sense. What about their alliance with Gallia? It's a good point, Skrimir. I like it. Stalls political power of countries that want independence from them. That's stupid as fuck. I always thought this whole idea was ridiculous. I love Ike. Ike's just like, fuck human morality. We should just fight. Control yourself. You're acting as a fool. I am Canagus. Dude, look at this fucker. Canagus looks like a king. That is royalty right there. That is a fucking king of the world. That is the type of man that should be running the world. Yeah, they would have just slaughtered everybody. She's a delightful woman. Canagus, where is your wife? Wait, do you have kids? Holy shit, it just dawned on me. I don't think Candagus has a wife or kids. Cause his second in command, or his next in line is his fucking nephew. Wait a minute, hold on. If they fight by strength, how is Skimir definitely going to be next in charge? Unless he's like the strongest member of Candagus' line. So yeah, either Candagus has no, like, immediate family. Shit, well, his brother also would have to be dead if his nephew is next in line. Because I think if he dies, wouldn't his brother be next in line for the throne? As in Crimea, after the king died, his brother Renning was next in line. But since Renning is dead, then it's Alencia. Right? Both Lean and I have many Bjork friends. Yeah, you kind of do. Strangely, a lot of them are in my party at the moment. Skimir just never met Alencia. Ike's just saying she is, but that's not important. We've gotta fight Benyon. By the way, they keep mentioning in the first game the Sea of Trees, and I'm kind of wondering why that isn't brought up here at any point. Dude, we're gonna fight. Take runoff. Good. I don't get Skimir for a while. Yeah, I guess if they... So, I guess it really depends on how they do... They mention its strength, but if they do Bloodline... Oh, it's Giffica. What the fuck were you doing? Yeah, Skimir's character development's finally coming into play. Brings out the hidden power. So Lagoos go up to level 30 because they don't have a transformation. So instead, they have this thing that you use. And I think actually you get enough for, like, every goddamn Lagoos unit. I think the Hurons have a special thing. I don't know, because why the fuck would you get one of them to 30? I'm completely serious. There is no point. I was gonna ask why you had a crossbow, but I seem to recall why. We're getting Soren up, isn't it? Yeah, we're getting Soren up. That makes sense. Having that Arc Sage is going to be a lot more useful than having another fucking Silver Knight on the battlefield. Fire Emblem is really good. There's leveling up. Oh, funny thing about this. So in Radiant Dawn, or Path of Radiance, I think level ups from bonus experience and normal experience are the same, in which you can just get whatever random stats. In Radiant Dawn, you always get, I think, 2 to, if possible, 3 stats. Jesus Christ, Soren, that's an interesting stat spread you have there. So you'll always get 3 stats, no matter what, while using bonus experience. That is kind of broken. And if you're thinking that, you're 100% correct. That is fucking busted. So the field, you get some pretty shit. Oh my god. Pretty shitty level ups. You need like a pick-me-up. Whatever, we'll just go into the fight with this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, just ignore that other save file. I totally haven't been playing this off stream. This game's so good. I was looking at my fucking laptop and I was like, oh, I have Dolphin installed. What games have I recently played on it? And it's Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Because of fucking course, that's the only game I've played on my Dolphin. The war ends here. Well, actually, the war would not end here. You'd still have to actually, like, take over Gallia. So there's at least a couple lions. What's Alencia doing? Has Crimea betrayed Gallia? Eltome, I'm going to fucking kill you. I have a message for both armies. I am here to declare the will of Crimea and its people. This is a fucking great scene that leads to a kind of lackluster map. Winds of my father. No blood will be spilled on my lands. Therefore, I demand that both the Laguz Alliance and the Imperial Army leave Crimea at once. Ooh. Foolish girl. Of a peasant? Puppet ruler? Dude, fuck off. I'm gonna fight you. They've gotta answer for those crimes. They really do. Then... What's she doing? She lays down her sword in the middle of a battlefield! Tabarn's gotta fucking come in. And Tabarn says my favorite line, because I fucking love Tabarn. I thought you were the craziest Beorg I've ever met, but you have some serious competition. The Crimea's queen is a tough woman. Your Majesty, I like your style. I love that fucking sentence. Such a pretty woman town. This is also, like, I think a part of his character development where, like, I think before Skimir would just attack. But here he's like, nah, fuck it. I love Tabarn. I fucking love him. And even Zelgius is like, fucking honor. Fucking honor. Zelgius and the fucking simp. Dude. Sure, you can fight Zelgius. What? Didn't you just see her in part 2? Or did just Ike? The girl is a traitor. So much for Imperial armor. Let's get back to our old job, protecting the Queen. Yep. And now it's time for the part of this chapter I really hate. Let's begin. Oh boy, this chapter. This chapter is interesting. The word hate has been used a bunch. The thing is, I don't actually hate that chapter all this much. I'm gonna be real. This chapter is just kind of boring. There isn't really much to this chapter. It's kind of just an empty field. Also, the boss is an archer. I don't know why. I think it's really stupid. This is my issue. These fuckers are going to be very annoying. And on another previous playthrough, they almost killed Astrid for me. So that's great. The goal is simple. We're going to use all of my cavaliers to bum rush the fucking top as fast as I physically can to stop Alencia from dying. And to soak up as much experience as possible. That is important. We want experience. Let's go. We're gonna have some fun. And by have some fun, I mean, there's an enemy over here that has perch. What is it? What's that range? Yeah, it's really good. That's a thing? Wow, you can't kill with a short spear, huh? That's kind of interesting there, Oscar. mind telling me why you suck so much? Actually, then they should have given her unique dialogue since he just saw the princess. Oh, the queen, I'm sorry. Oh, we actually have her in the party. We actually have her stats spread right now. I should see that. We're gonna do this, because I want to annoy everybody. Boy, when this fucking shit, when we get to Awakening, you're gonna be seeing a lot of this. I love doing this. So we're gonna look at Alencia's. Alencia's stats don't actually look that bad. Or don't look that good. What's so good about these stats? Well, she has 19 levels still attached to us. The biggest thing that I like is this renewal ability, which is very good. The biggest thing I don't like, and something that we are going to deal with when we finally get her back, is she now has Mercy. She cannot kill if she has the Mercy skill. I hate it. I really do. I sort of get from a storytelling perspective, and it will become kind of funny later, which I will explain when we get to part 4, what that is, why I think it's funny. But as of right now, it's just... No, it's not actually annoying, because she can't actually fight in this level. But we will... Oh, yeah, so the reason this guy's kind of broken... Hey, that's a third. Yeah, he gets a 2-3 range now. I think crossbows don't? I think crossbows stay 1-2. That's their way of balancing them. That is a weird way to balance them, and you'd actually be right. I do actually think that is a very strange way to balance anything. So this map does not have a lot going for it in terms of a lot of strategy. You just need people on the lower route, you're gonna need people on the top route. The top route people's job is to essentially make sure that the fucking green units don't do anything colossally stupid. People on the lower route are basically trying to murder everybody. Murder all those units down there because it's a route mission, because God hates us. Because God hates us. It's the best explanation. Ooh, he doubled. Good job, Boyd. Can't wait for him to be killed by Purge. But that's kind of what it is. This map doesn't have much interesting to talk about. I guess there's the Alencia stuff. It's cool to see Alencia again. It's also the map that probably deals with green units the most. You won't really see green units much after this. No, that's not entirely true. They'll also use your fucking shit. Like, he's using my goddamn Brave Lance right now. That ticks me off. I need all those Brave Lance hits. I think I just hurt myself. Okay, that's good. They also do not get any experience from this, so these kills are just fucking worthless. But again, they're green units, so like, what do I expect? I would have... Oh, jeez. I would have actually much rather you just... I'd actually manage them to... I would actually prefer it if they were yellow units, because then I could just tell them to fuck off in a corner. Oh my god! Why is Astrid next to an enemy? It's like you guys are trying to get her killed. They probably are. It's like a fucking conspiracy, sort of fucking way. They don't like Astrid. She's a former Benyon noble. Yeah, I think that's odd. She's a former Benyon noble. Much like Marcia and Malkov, I am almost guaranteeing that they put them both in all three of them in Crimea, simply because they just didn't know how to write anything. Like, they didn't know how to write, like, them being on the enemy team. We are not assisting the center. Zelgius is going to give up. Yeah, we're just going to abandon that fucker. Good. Yeah, funny thing about that Purge guy. He kind of sometimes doesn't do anything. That's not like a joke. I swear, sometimes he won't use Purge until the enemy's, like, right next to him. And I just think that's funny. Dude, I'm just doing this for myself. I fucking love it. I like to know where all the enemy is. I also like how in future games, they will specifically keep it in between turns so I can watch the map slowly become less red. And yes, I think that's cool. I am a weird person like that. I enjoy that. I think it's a cool feature. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, what the fuck? Why isn't he doing it and getting experience? Oscar, I swear to all that is holy, can you be a better unit? You are way worse than you were in the first game. Ugh. Dude, Alencia is basically exposed. Oh, it's really just like the Cavalier. That's actually a pretty easy fix. Dead. There we go. Do you have a Lagoon Stone? You don't, actually. Okay. Okay. Oh, fee, oh, fi, oh, fo, oh, fum. I don't fucking know why I said that. That sounded fucking stupid as shit. Holy God, there's no one here. There's no one in chat. Everyone, quick, post your worst memes. Fucking love this game. I don't exactly have strong feelings on this map. I think this map is kind of boring, and also another one of those prototypes to what, like, the fucking main type of map we keep getting in Fire Emblem games is. This just feels like an Awakening map. Just get rid of the green units, and this is a fucking Awakening map. I mean that both as an insult and just as a general commentary. Because I think Awakening has some pretty boring maps. We will definitely play Awakening, and I will talk about them, and sort of try to explain my reasoning. But I think Awakening's maps are a little boring. Just a little bit. And I think that's what the problem with modern Fire Emblem really has been recently. Their maps have just kind of been dull. Like, I don't give a shit about who I can romance or what the romance options are. Fucking give me some good maps. Show me, Intelligent Systems, what you think a fun, entertaining Fire Emblem map is. I want map design to be the first and foremost. Now, I don't want crappy support conversations to return. But I want some good maps. I want to play the next Fire Emblem game, and I want to be fucking... I want a fucking all-time best map. That is what I wish for in the next Fire Emblem game. I want an all-time great map to be in the next Fire Emblem game. A map that we talk about years to come, and not in a bad way. I really do not want a bad map. Or like a bunch of really bad ones. I don't want Fate's, because Fate is got some really bad ones. Fate has some really interesting ones and some bad ones that I think definitely need to be examined. Like, there are some maps in the Fate game, in Fire Emblem Fate, where I'm just looking at it and I'm just wondering how the fuck they thought this was a funny idea. Dude, that 15 res. The fuck? You have higher res than fucking Ike. I think. Wait, hold on. I think Ike has 10. Dude, you know you're bad when that's a thing. Yeah, now he'll start using Purge. I do not understand what this AI is doing. That archer also will not move. I don't get it. He's gonna use my... He used my fucking Brave Lance again, didn't he? He just used my fucking... Kieran, better be using a stupid hand axe or something. Better not have used my silver sword. Yeah, they'll normally just pull around Alencia. So they'll move really slowly. And you'll definitely see that. You know, I don't like when the AI immediately decides to just prove me wrong. I really want that silver bow. Kind of. I'm actually iffy. I kind of just want the experience. What is with my voice? Oh, jeez, guys, I really want that silver bow. Guys, give me that silver bow right fucking now. I'm really fucking thirsty. I'm really thirsty. And the only cure is that silver bow. I'm doing worse in this map than I do normally. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, I think it's probably because I normally have Oscar at a higher level. Just run over there. I want to see what happens. Okay, so like we are definitely gonna have to get rid of Dr. Purge. Alright, Dr. Purge taken care of. That's what I'm calling him. Alright, he's dead. Everyone's dead. Why did I do that? Oh, right, so I can do this. Aha! Well, did you know I had a plan the whole time? Ha ha ha. I didn't. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Aha! It turned out Gatry was actually a pretty good unit. Ooh, that dude has L light. That'll help. Will Mist get a kill? Or maybe a kill? Yeah, let's just have Mist use Soul right now. That makes a lot of sense. Dude, that 20 strength actually makes me sad. That's just really sad. The fuck has 20 strength? Okay, I guess she's a healer, so I guess that makes sense. Brom, why the hell did I bring you on this level? You haven't done shit. I thought he was attacking Har, and I was like, excuse me? You think Har can be damaged by... Time for Ike to just get a nothing. Just more kills. Oh, they're moving for psychic range. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Wait, they didn't even move. What the fuck? I think the AI just freaked out because they're supposed to be like really close to each other. And the AI was just like, oh, that's odd. They're really close to each other. I don't know what's going on. Brom, they don't double you. It's a Christmas miracle. Let's see if I can get Soren high enough in something so that he can actually wield some of the best shit. Why is he S in wind? Oh, right, he's a wind sage. Mist, you can barely kill a fucking healer. Today, my Mist is a bad unit. She actually isn't. The main reason I have her so high is, or why I decided to level her up, is she's a cav unit, which means she has good movement. Oh. Sorry. I'm fucking chugging soda pop. Which I really should not be doing on stream. However, fuck the establishment. Fuck the rules. We say fuck the rules here at the Rousdower Estate. That's what I'm calling my Twitch channel, the Rousdower Estate. Man, Oscar, you really don't have much equipment. Har, you didn't need to stun. Didn't need to. Does this trigger the cutscene? No, it doesn't. That's fucking bizarre as shit. Should not have moved Ike. Should not have moved Ike. Because now Ike's just gonna get free kills. With no experience. Yeah, he's just gonna keep killing, because that's just who Ike is. Dude, we haven't even gotten into, like, broken Ike. This is all just, like, Ike. This is Ike plus. We're not getting into triple plus yet. Dude, soul. Why did you double? No, why did it break? Soul, please. No. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I don't know why counter works at range. I've never understood that. No, he's gonna heal. Yeah, you really think you can take on Har? The most broken man in all of Fire Emblem history? The king? Actually, Har's not the most broken. Ike is. You might be asking, but you use Har a lot more. And don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get to why Ike's more broken. The next chapter, actually. I should not be doing this. In the very next chapter, we will learn how broken Ike can really be. And we're all going to learn a valuable lesson. And we're all going to laugh. We're gonna laugh like a bunch of friends. And we're gonna be like, haha, they didn't balance this game. Now he fucking Veltome says this shit. Okay, these guys do not move, actually. Yes, interesting fact, they don't move. That's not actually that interesting of a fact. That's the only fact I have at the moment. Besides, the boss is about to be fucking... When Harmania runs wild. What you gonna do when Horrormania runs wild? On your face! I like worked earlier and I was like, I'm in the right amount of non-super tiredness to fucking stream, and apparently not. Apparently I am just goofy tired. This is the goof stream, apparently. Remember, we gotta get back to the Dawn Brigade. Oh man, we still got shit to do. A lot of times when I'm playing this, I'm like, man, we have so much shit to do. This game is 60 hours long. Oh, now you get soul. You piece of shit. You got one-shotted, fucko. Can I get some one-shots in the chat? Map's over. 6 turns. That's actually kind of impressive. Whew. We killed all the Benyon dudes. Dude, there's always serious problems in that stupid army. Yeah. The Grail Mercenaries are also from Crimea. Oh yeah, they're right there, actually. You know, he was born in Gallia. I'm like talking like this fucking scene. Dude, you're gonna get executed, my brother. Dude. How are they gonna explain this, though? He was cut down fighting 2,000 humans. Two billion demons. He's gonna take his land. Oh, but what's this? The army's gotta... I gotta go fucking blow my nose. Jesus Christ, I'll be back in a second. This is a fucking wild ride a minute. I gotta abandon it to fucking do BRB. I'm gonna die horribly. Oh. Guess who's back? Oh, Jesus Christ. Guess who's back? It's me, of course. Kind of weird if someone else popped up. Oh, in my stream. I should do that one of these times. I should like just leave mid-stream and just like call someone on Discord and just have them take over the rest of the stream. And just like pretend nothing, just pretend nothing happened. I should do that. That sounds like a fucking great idea. Dude, the Apostle's gonna be here. The leader of Benyon. Oh wow, what the fuck? That's the Apostle with the Holy Guard. What is all this about? Dude, there's plot twist after plot twist. Dude, the homeland of Benyon, things aren't what we thought they were. What a fucking twist. I'm speaking like a drunk guy who's like already seen the movie, but you just went, oh my god. Dude, I never wanted war. To be fair, I don't think anyone wants war. Yeah, I'm gonna have to BRB real quick, because it fucking happened again. You know, because it only happens on stream where I decide to blow my nose and I get fucking blood everywhere. I fucking hate spring. Or late winter, whatever the fuck you call this weather. Woo, I'm back. What are these times that just like get like a voice synthesizer? Just be like, "Hey guys, it's me. I'm back, baby." Just change my voice. I'll just change my accent. I don't think I actually have an accent. I've actually heard that like people don't think they have accents. That's because they've lived with what that sounds like for so long. Dude, the Senate was behind this entire atrocity? The Senate are the evil people? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking twist. Not the true apostle. Then we are not the real holy guard. You cannot trick us. Dude, the vile leader. Jesus fucking Christ, that my blood just keeps pouring out of my fucking nose. I really wish I had a BRB screen right now. Yeah, quality streaming content. Local fucker gets fucking blood everywhere. Never should have went below my nose. I'm back, bitches. Keep saying that. Yeah, let's hope this time I don't have to leave again. Who am I kidding? The blood will flow. This is now just a thing, apparently. I just get bloody noses on stream. Oh, I did not want to skip that. Oh shit. Whoops, I pressed B. Well, I'm a fucking idiot.
Arrives without warning at the
We'll get a
Central
recap.
Army's main camp in Crimea. With
Long
a
story
single
short,
moment of conviction, she exposes the senator's vile
the
plots
Senate was
and
going to overthrow her. Basically.
Valtone counterattacks with a claim crafted by the
And
Senate
the Senate
that
claims
the apostle is a fraud.
that the
who,
apostle's a
along with
fraud,
the
and that
Prime Minister
Seraphim,
Sephiroth, is attempting to deceive all of
both of
Benjamin
them have been
and
using,
get away
have
from
been
the
doing
goddess's
this
races.
to lead them away from the
God
goodness.
Senators are
Senators are also
by
chosen by the
goddess and
goddess.
are worthy of the same respect given to the apostle.
So we don't know who to
As
believe.
for the apostle, her image is tarnished when the Senate imprisons Prime
But
Minister
Seraphim was
Sephiroth.
imprisoned earlier in the story.
An ever-growing number of Benyan
So-
citizens are willing to believe the senators.
They believe the
that
Senate.
apostle is an
Yes.
agent of evil trying to deceive them. So it is that the Central Army is divided.
So the
One
Central
camp
Army is now
believes in the
divided in
apostle,
two.
and the other supports the Senate.
I don't know
This
how.
new turmoil fans the flames of chaos into a mighty conflagration.
I don't quite get it. The Central Army is mostly to the north. It's mostly in Crimea. Mostly in fact, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Just cuz. Right, that's how I feel about this map. Alright, I think I finally stopped the bleeding. I just got rid of the fucking Kleenex I was using to plug up my nose. Last time I'll be leaving this. You guys can put me to that. There's no one there. don't think I'll have to be leaving anymore. Dude, we're 2 for 2 on this happening. Holy shit. That happened on my Pathologic stream earlier this week. Yeah, I went from Pathologic to this. My streaming repertoire. The Sirens Royal Family. Queen Alencia. Cool. We're in for a fair bit of exposition. Just giving everybody a heads up on that. Oh. So, the Prime Minister and her attempted to arrest the senators. Well, they imprisoned both of them. So that's not good. So the war was started because of that. Kinda. Clear me false, nor will I stand by thy siege and ravage Benyon. To take back the throne. With the Crimea army and the Laguz alliance. So, the conditions the Laguz want is an alliance between Gallia and Benyon. All Laguz slaves to be freed in Benyon, and they're officially becoming allies. Oh, and the Herons are going to return home to the Sirens Forest. So their army is the Crimea army, what's left of the Laguz alliance, and what's left of what side of the Benyon army is still with us. It's the best news. So now most of our friends are on one side, except what people I left back in Dane. We're a small unit. And Ike is now commander of all of the forces. And that's because Elgius decided to fuck off and free Seraphim. Troops he left behind as well the ours. Also, his second in command, Levi, he doesn't actually come back until much later in the game. I kind of assumed you'd get him as a unit. You don't, spoilers. And Ike is the only person who can lead this magnificent army. Meet their new commander, Captain Ike. Captain Ike, he's a hero, gonna make pollution down to 0. Don't look so sour. I always look like this, Apostle Sankey. This is true, though I didn't summon you to talk about you. I like her outfit too. It's also very regal. What do you got for me? Not a clue. Ah, fuck, it's another Master Crown. Really? Didn't you get one earlier? I guess this is the first one I get. I'm not actually going to use it. Cigarette. What do you got for me? A gun? To refuse. It is known that I'll be commanding an entire army. That's why we didn't tell you before. They just trick him. This poor soul. Oh, at least I got money. I need cash. Ooh, but who are the rivals? Yes. Yes! My boys! Really pushing yourself. You snuck up on me. Only a true rival of man could accomplish such a feat. I love this relationship. It's the best. Watching you for a half hour. What? Why didn't you say hello? And I would have expected better manners. I did. You didn't notice. Fucking Oscar. Oscar gets fucking owned. Ah yes, my concentration while training is unbreakable. No one can distract me. I wonder if he realizes he contradicted everything he says. I love this fucking... Here, what do you get? Is it a gun? Oh, it's imbue. I think imbue. Shit, what does imbue do again? It's meant as a lifelong friendship for my long time run. Find someone else. They're good friends. He's just my friend. Life is boring without you. These two are buddies. See, now I have a lot of people to give experience to. Yeah, let's just start zooping people up. Let's start zooping everybody up to the next round of battle. So now we have a Arch Sage with 25 speed. Oh god. Oh yeah, another thing I learned, you can just do a lot of extra bonus experience. I must have forgotten that, and I learned that mostly in a recent run in my other playthrough off stream. I'm not very smart. I also forget mechanics of this game, apparently, so I'm not to be trusted. You also have 25 speed. You might be asking, why Kieran? And that's because I want more paladins. I like paladins. You got something against paladins? I don't have anything against paladins. I love paladins. They're not going to be very useful in this next map, though, the more I think about it. Also, max speed of 23 is kind of terrible. That's really sad. Also, why do you have 10 magic? Why does he have 10 magic? He's gonna have 25 speed too, Jesus Christ. It's just the 25 speed brigade. Fuck yeah, if I can get her to Falcon Knight right away. Or whatever the next level is. Also, any items you had in the convoy for the Crimea segments, I believe are now in your convoy. I think so. I'm not positive. That 22 defense is actually better than I was expecting for you. Why do you have... Oh, right, they're mage killers. I always forget Pegasus Knights are supposed to be like mage killers, and I'm always like, why do they have such good res? A Seraph Knight. Look, she doesn't have 25 speed. She doesn't have 25 speed. Well, let's just get Ilya to a no, let's fucking not. What am I, stupid? I want to get Boyd. Do I really want to use Boyd for the rest of the game? Once I level Boyd up, I have no idea who's next. I'm gonna get you two. I'm very tempted, just as a joke. Just as a laugh. Fine, we'll do Boyd. Sounds pretty good. Dude, he's level 14? That's fucking dope as shit. Yeah, he has 25 speed. He get more than 25 speed? I don't know. He's got more than 25. He's more useful than my fucking 3rd tier units. Except that res, he's fucking abysmal. This 11 ass looking res piece of shit, 12 ass looking res piece of shit. I think if I remember. Yeah, immune, that's just based on magic. Magic! Actually, you'll see why I'm doing that. It's actually important. Yeah, just get a bunch of free shit. Not really, but free shit. Yeah, he has an Ian staff. That's not good. He needs to be better. Yeah, like a good weapon. I'll take that steel axe off your hands. Mia can take some. Fucking take that and that. Not giving you 2 woodoos quite yet. Take a steel sword. Take a hand axe. Motherfucker, take. Why is your secondary bows? Do you hate me or something? You actually are good. You are strangely good. Okay, actually, Kieran, you are going to get that speed wing. 27 speederoonies. That is... I don't know what your max is. Oh shit, I did. We're gonna see it. You actually need to... I'm actually gonna buy you something. I think it's weird. She can actually use something special. It's called swords. And no, I'm not kidding. She can fucking use swords. And guess what? It's actually pretty useful. Let's save. I just realized that because, like, I know everything, or, like, because I have so far had my libraries filled, so I can't go to the character page anymore without massively spoiling things. Yes. So we're going to fight in Benya. Dude. Yeah, heck of a bill. How much are we getting paid? Down payment. It's Ragnall! So now we go from an Ike that's only pretty good to an Ike that is fucking broken. And I will explain once we actually get to the map itself. And the Dane army is now at the border. Interesting. So we're gonna go fight Dane for a while. Oh look, it's the bridge level. Everyone loved this. Yeah, the bridge is back and everyone fucking hated it. Everyone hated it before and they hate it now. Yeah, Skrimir also stays behind. We get to choose units. We have to use Sigrun and Tanith. I fucking hate that. Tanith is... So Tanith gets the transfer experience. So that's pretty good. Sigrun does not. And Sigrun's stats are not actually that great. Not going to, like, lie. Tanith also loses her reinforced thing, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of wondering... Oh, I never bought you a heal spell, did I? Yeah, it does not help with how many units you have to take. Like, let me take some other units. Return to base. Let me buy a fucking... Let me remember to buy what I wanted to buy. Since you're gonna be my main healer on this map. I think my favorite thing about Sword is the fact that I will never buy him tomes. I have gone entire games, and he will be really high level. Gotta protect that damn bridge. And I will still have not bought him new equipment, because his starting 3 will just be like it. This is the bridge level. This bridge fucking sucks. It's got random holes everywhere. It's an arrive mission, so Ike has to... Oh, it's a siege. These stupid ballistas. Yes, I'm doing this. You do get a unique crossbow out of all this. Now then, let's equip Regno and explain why it's broken. 1 to 2 range, plus 5 defense, on a person who already has good defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is basically over right now. And that's not a joke. Har can single-handedly can fucking solo the next, like, 6 levels. All of them. Actually, Har can solo the next all levels. I mean, Ike can solo everything. Mages are his one weakness, and mages kind of fucking suck in this game. Therefore, the game is basically over. Between him and Har being on the same team, this game might as well just pretend to exist. It just spends the rest of the game just being like, oh, don't worry, we'll have a challenging map soon. And it never does. Never fucking does. So yeah, so while Tanith is actually pretty decent, Sigrun is not very good. She's just kind of a... So you've got, like, Marcia, who I fucking should have brought instead of some of my units. You've got Marcia, who, with transfer bonuses, will just be a better unit. That's not even, like, a joke. She just will be. And that's just kind of sad. They give you 2 of these units, and all I can say about one of them is literally... they suck. Yeah, Sigrun's not very good. I have trained her. That's not a joke. Like, I have given her some levels, and she really just never catches up. Especially considering how broken Har is as a flying unit. It's just one of those things where there are so many... Oh yeah, they also have the warp staff. Which I don't think you actually get unless I steal it from him, but I think it counts as equipped. I think it now counts as equipped. Yep, you can't steal it. Dang it, okay. So, there's an interesting quirk here. So there's a hole there, but if a flying unit is on that tile, well, for some reason the game doesn't think there's a hole there. Hi, Tabarn. Where's Rayson? He's exhausted. But we get lean for this chapter. Supposed to be more like Raphael, quiet and graceful and all that. I fucking love these people. So the Hurons. What are the differences between the 3 of them? I think they have different dances. That's like it. That is all I have for fun Huron facts. Spoilers, I don't actually have any. They are pretty useless. I don't actually use dances very often, and their mediocre to terrible stats make them not a very good unit. Actually, can't even say the units. Who all has max health? Max health, max health, max health. She does not get any boosts. But look at that fucking luck stat. Look at that 2 defense. I want to know what, like, a max unit, like... Let my dancers fight. They deserve the violence. They deserve the struggle. The honor. The thrill of the combat. So yeah, you get to Barn this chapter. That's pretty cool. I'm going to fucking bench him. Because I want all that juicy experience. Fuck. Yeah, so that's this chapter. Do you remember the bridge level from the first game? Well, what if that level, again, but you're assaulting from the opposite side? That's it. That is literally this chapter. I don't actually have much to say that I probably didn't already cover. in the shitty fucking Mecha's Bridge level of the previous game. Oh yeah, I should probably move Lean. She will die. If any enemy, like, looks at her. Because she's kind of a terrible unit. Yeah, I also like how they'll just, like, abandon. Or they'll just, like, they'll ignore shit. Simplistic AI. Not really, actually. Your allied... Oh my god. Your allied units' AI is actually pretty decent for yellow units. They'll tend to target enemies, but the thing that they don't do is they don't, like... They're not the best at targeting. Legendary examples, Skamir. Skamir has fucking got some issues with targeting. Skamir's got some fun shit on that level we played much earlier. And honestly, he's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, so basically I have to make sure that I have people on these these points. Because yeah, with those shine barriers, it's entirely possible to have to do rescuing. Flyers are really good for this map. Which is actually why I decided to level up Marcia. And then completely decide to forget to actually bring her on this level. Again, we're not playing with a full deck here. We're playing with, like, whatever my shitty mind decides to do at this point. Which is gonna backfire when I eventually play Hard 5. Or Hector Hard mode. I'm gonna keep mentioning those just so people think I'm actually gonna do them. Oh yeah, I forgot that I kinda had like a pseudo announcement. So we'll just announce it here. So starting probably next week, I don't actually know, but sometime in the future, I'm going to update my About section. And I'm going to include a series of follower tiers. Not tiers, like if I get X amount of followers, I'll stream this. Just for some ideas, and like I don't want anybody to feel like they need to follow. Like I don't want it to be like, oh man, I want to follow. I have to follow. It's there just in case anyone stops by. They check a quick look at my bio and they're like, oh, I really want to see this stream. Maybe I'll follow and Fire Emblem based challenges. They're not all Fire Emblem based. The ones I have right now, which I think are like Hard 5, Hector Hard mode. Some of them obviously are going to have caveats, like I might put Hector Hard would require me to, I think, beat the game. That was a bad level. So there's always going to be like there's going to be anything like that, of course, like. But I think I could do a Hard 5 right off the bat. God, I really hope so. A Path of Radiance randomizer, I think, would be kind of cool. I had a person streaming. I had a commenter before who mentioned that, and I think that would be a fun addition. And I'd be kind of curious about how that would all play out. It'd really test my skills. That's odd. Odder that it hit. Now he's dead. But it'd be... Yeah, so I'm probably maybe going to update... Maybe include it down in the description. Not description. The About section of my Twitch. I don't know if anyone really reads those, but I might just add them there. Like I said, in case anyone just pops into this stream and they're like, ah, this really stream isn't for me, but there's some cool stuff down there. Maybe I'll leave a follow and see if he comes back to that. And I think, like, there's always, like, cool... I always want to try to find cool ideas for streams. There's always, like, stuff I want to do, and I think if I knew, like, there's stuff I want to do, like, I've mentioned in my last stream how fun it would be to do a run of Path of Radiance, but the audience gets to pick who I use my experience on every turn round, every base. Well, that would be a fun stream, and I do genuinely think I would have a blast with it. It kinda doesn't work unless I have people watching my stream. Like, I can't do much when I don't have people commenting what they want every round. So, that's another thing, where I have ideas for, like, fun ideas I have for streams. And, but some of them just don't work unless I have some people actually, like, consistently watching, and having more followers would definitely help with that. And I think, honestly, that would be that'd be the reason why I would want to do something like this. Because I've mentioned, I think in my last stream and my stream before that, I mentioned a lot of ideas I've sort of come up with where I'd be like, oh, this sounds like a fun idea. And it might be terrible. Hard 5 might be a fucking disaster. Same with Hector Hard mode. So some of these might just be like the worst disasters ever, but you know, shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. I won't know unless I try. So, yeah, so maybe if you're a follower, or if you're not, I might be adding that to my description. About section. And I might post some stuff on Twitter, like when I reach a milestone. I might be like, hey, next stream's going to be this. Just to get people hyped on Twitter. You can honestly tell when, like, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Like, there's some maps or some story beats or, like, characters. And then it's, like, very clear when I don't have anything to talk about. Is then I just start fucking rambling. Welcome to every Fire Emblem stream, and that's not really because I don't really know what to say about this bridge level that I haven't already mentioned. Again, I'm pretty sure if you watched this stream where I did this in the first game, you probably will get all of the commentary. It's an annoying level, it's got a stupid gimmick, fucking hate ballistas, and these are the stupid rock ones. And it's right before what I'd argue is like the worst fucking level this game has to offer. Well, one of the worst. We will get to the worst level. Not this stream, but we will get there. And you might be surprised on what the worst level of this game is. And honestly, I think objectively, a really bad level. Just a fucking, oh my. We'll get there. We will get there. We will be sad. I'm actually going to mitigate it because, well, I have a counter up my sleeve for it. I normally don't use this counter, because I try to get supports, kinda. Oh boy. To make the level go by a lot easier, I think I might try to mitigate that slightly. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of these ballistas because they are actually the most annoying out of everything. They are just gonna suck all the fun out of this fucking level. I forgot that was there. Shitballs. I didn't even check what the damage was. I'm a smart boy. We are not going to attack. So I can have some people pass. Yeah. Sorry if my commentary isn't, like, top fucking notch. I try. I really do. But I don't really have a whole lot to say on every single level this game has to offer. Like, there are some levels, and I think I brought this up before, I don't have much to say. And this is definitely one of them. Again, it's just a rehash of a previous level, so anything I have to say, I've probably said in that when I did the level the first time. Yeah, you're going the opposite direction, but it's the same level. This is the same layout. Okay, before anyone calls me out, this is... the holes are different. The holes are different. I just realized I'm gonna have to rescue Sora so I can have my healer over there. God fucking damn it. Oh, fucking hell. Why did I do that? Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. I am not the smartest guy in the world. And Axe broke. That's not good. Yeah, we just need to get rid of those. They're just annoying. They're just doing chip damage. Tahar, who you've noticed have lost like half his health, but still hasn't slowed down. He's still the fucking king. That's because Har has high HP and high defense, meaning he's pretty good. His speed is also not slowed at all. Seriously, his speed is ridiculous. Not, like, great. I wouldn't call his speed fantastic. But his speed never really gets super terrible. And I think I've mentioned this, but by the time he will start not doubling things, he will probably be one-shotting them with the higher-end weapons. Oh, good. You don't have a fucking... Yeah, that's great. So that's really what becomes Har's biggest... Har is like the perfect storm of a character. Like, look at this. 31 speed is actually not very good. That's... 31, 32, whatever it ends up being. Probably 32. Is not amazing. It's got its issues. But, as I've mentioned, he excels at everything else. He just becomes this fucking juggernaut with a massive amount of strength, HP, and defense. He feels a bit like a min-maxed character. Like, okay, I give you okay, speed. And in return, you get the most broken unit that this game will ever see. Like, there is no one more broken than him. Except Ike. But he explained that. Gatridge is a solid unit. I don't have much to say on his stats. He just ends up being a pretty solid unit. His speed growths are just okay. They're not the best, but that's really better than most Armored Knights. He has a very impressive defense, because he's an Armored Knight, and a pretty impressive attack. He just becomes a good, solid unit to have in your party in case you need a reliable tank. And for some reason, you aren't training up Har. I don't know why you're not training up Har. But, you know, it's Har. He's the best unit ever. I, like, try not to, I'm trying not to overplay Har, because, like, but he's just, I don't know what they did to balance this game. Did they just fucking give up? I think a lot of it just points to the fact that they gave up. They just gave up on balancing it. Har's defense and HP is fucking ridiculous. To the point where it almost feels like they screwed something up in the code. Ooh, Deadeye. Almost always what it killed. Which definitely feels like they screwed something up, but I can't really figure out what. Ike's stats also feel like they messed something up. It really does. It feels like they really fucked up his stats or something. Like they made him too strong. Same with a lot of the Grail mercenaries. Not only do they, while they do start at a pretty high level, they start out with some very good to fucking amazing stats. And then from there, it's basically like, well, how the fuck do I manipulate the shit out of this? Like every character's broken. Okay, that's not actually true. But they are pretty good. I mean, that's like my one major issue about this game really is that I feel like there are way too... Okay, good. There are way too many units that break this game. And boy, we haven't even gotten to why, like, the final section end up being a fucking cakewalk yet. Because they are. Kinda. Jesus Christ, Hardy, you're actually getting hit by shit. It's kind of a shot. Alright. Alright, I actually need to fucking heal you. That's actually like a very first time. I'm kind of shocked I have to say that. I'm fully serious. How do I give this kill to Mia? She seems lower level than she probably should be. Can I use this against them? No. That kind of sucks. I was not expecting that. Nah, there's really no point besides keeping healing up. Gotta get that staff rated up. So we can use better staffs. Those right for her. That is a very curious decision, my friend. Let's do that. I kind of forgot him and Ike had a support. I'm not good at keeping up on all my stuff. But dead. Whew. Just some avoid. Wait. Oh, it's only C. What? It's only C! Uh-oh. I haven't been leveling them up. Oh, fuck. Why do I give you so many steel blades? What the fuck have I been doing with my life? Barged into the tent. There actually isn't. There's not a... Sadly, there is not a, what the fuck? Oh, Freshy Advantage! Dude, it's a level up. Mia is now level 5 and has fucking great stats. Except for her res. I wish her res was a lot better. Why do I have everyone with low res? Ah, 0 fucking crit chance. You suck. Wow, I can't believe that actually hit. Fucking fight me, bro. Wait, hold on. Yes, let's do that. Come on. Everyone, I didn't move. Let's go. I love that I can do this. I don't know why. I think it's funny. They're moving on their own. The enemy. You're gonna heal a little, then you're gonna attack. No, I said you're gonna attack. Cocksucket. I'm using the voodoo. Get a crit, thank fucking God. Dude, I can't believe Goran is dead. Where was Goran on the fucking Dawn Brigade missions? I would have killed for that unit. Yeah, you don't need fucking speed. Holy shit. Already double S. Why is your defense maxed at 20 fucking 5? It was not stronger. This Maiden of Dawn. Dude, the Maiden of Dawn is fucking sick. Ha! Micaiah, you're fucking toast. We're gonna mount your head on a fucking pike. Why is there an inspector? Just destroy the bridge. Fuck you, Dr. Inspector. Yeah, I'm gonna disobey all your orders. Stupid, pompous fool. Ha. Hi, you losing your fucking powers. Can't lose your... Can't see the future, bitch. God damn it, what'd I do? I clicked on a bunch of shit. Can't fucking see the future, can't win battles, little bitch. Dude, what's wrong? Dude, a voice. There's a voice coming from somewhere. From Dane. Fucking pieces of shit. I kinda forgot he's still, like, with them. You also barely get a fucking Huron. Dude, okay, so I need a fucking drink. A lot's happened. Not an alcoholic drink. Woo, another 4 hours. We're gonna finish part 3 or I'm gonna die trying.
Apostle Sanaki's army, with Ike at its head,
Holy
wins
crap,
a great victory over Dan at Oribes Bridge. However, Apostle Sanaki elects not to pursue the retreating Dayan forces. Instead, she petitions King Peleus.
Dude, okay, we gotta pass through Dayan.
After
Peleus is
waiting
like,
for
no,
several
no,
days, she
no, we
receives
are
no
siding with the
reply,
Senate.
and Sanaki
We think you are the
reluctantly
false
orders a march.
apostle.
Avoiding the heart of Dayan, the army skirts along the mountains and makes its way south.
So they're just gonna fuck it and just sort of sneak by. Hey, remember boulders? Boy, we have issues. What's going on? I heard you took ill on the field. Are you alright? Dude, we're fucking great. Pushing her too hard. That is not why she fainted. She's losing her magic powers. We must stop the Lagoos. You pieces of shit. But we can't, let's get the fuck out of here. Must reconsider Makai. Yeah, she needs to leave. Peleus, no. Why must the army fight, though? My god, you are really fucking protecting the person that groomed you! Signed a blood pact. I'm gonna make all my followers sign a blood pact. No, Micaiah. Fuck off. Fuck off, Micaiah. This is Ike's story. This prepares. Jesus Christ. Dude, I wish I had someone that could, like, go to a place and announce my arrival. Sounds sick as hell. This rewarp staff is our latest invention. Yeah, they invented the warp staff. They used to have warp powder, which has never been mentioned in the game so far. Take a strong soldier but he just loves talking about fucking warp staffs. Yeah, we can't do that. Fuck that noise. Interesting. What? You can't make those threats. But this document we had you sign. Ha ha ha. Signed up eating his oath of reparation. Sadly for you, however. It's a blood pact. Zuga's a fucking traitor and is also allied with the Senate. Yeah, we kind of know about this. Except this king is interesting. Vowed complete obedience, but he broke it. But then, people died. Raven people. So no one noticed. Then 2, then 3. Then they realized, oh shit. 100th day. Half his subordinate, his wife, and his child. That country remained in control. I think I know what country it is. We won't talk about that till way later. We have spies and everything. Benyon basically controls everything. They're a bunch of pieces of shit. Bunch of shady individuals. Glad we're taking the fight back to them. Dude, everyone will die. Fuck yeah. The mark of the pact. Dude, that's the mark of the pact. My god. Well, okay. Soldiers wants to get out of here. You know, fair. That's fair. It's all true, Soul. It's always been true. They're telling us the truth. Dude, we gotta go fight the Senate. The Senate will die by my hand. Fucking Senate, they're the worst. We're gonna kill so many senators. So we gotta go still fight. Sadly, we're gonna have to fight. Yeah, Micaiah, you're not going to win. You're gonna fight the Grail mercenaries and you're gonna get the shit kicked out of you. I'm going to beat you and kill everyone. So we're still gonna fight and leave many people to die. In exchange, he's gonna find out the truth of the pact. This is a stupid plan, Micaiah. We should just give up. There's a lot of people. What's up, Peleus? Oh, I think he gives me an item. Nah, fuck Peleus. He's the worst. I found another one. Dude, I got a Master Crown. It's fucking useless. Dude, what does Tortellini have to? Sulf. Have some boots. Oh my god, is this the one where he gives him the boots? It's a good question. Fucking, then he just gives you boots. I'm never gonna use the boots, because why the fuck would I use boots? I got some money now. Do we need the cash? What the fuck does Nolan have for us? It's human nature to crave knowledge. I thought you would know that as well as anyone. How's Micaiah doing? She's dead. We sacrificed her to the gods. Blood for the blood god. This is a good axe. I think it's a tomahawk. So, fuck off. You're a bad unit. Yeah, but the Tomahawk. That's what I'm never gonna use. Dude, it's Nico. Do you guys remember Nico? I don't know who the fuck this is. Okay, remember that kid that got fucking shot with an arrow? Like, all the way back in chapter 1? That's Nico. Yeah, well, we'll do what's best for Dane. Dude, you guys are fucking not going to win. Dude, Dane's going to win against fucking Ike. That's bullshit. Yeah, fuck Dane. Fuck him. Fuck you. Man, is it obvious that I don't like Micaiah? Interesting. Wonder why that could be. She's a groomer. Give it a 10. Okay, buckos. Who the fuck wants some experience? Okay, that's the comedy answer. Wait, should I do it for comedy? Dude, let's do Meg for comedy. Fuck it, let's do it and see how she ends up this time. She always ends up bad. But you know what? I'm feeling lucky. Alright, that's a good level up off the start. Okay, that's bad. That's a bad one. Okay, so one good, one bad. Okay, that was a bad one. Too bad. That was still bad. That was a bad one. Speed's good, but still bad. Still bad. Okay, so we're 3. That was. That's a neutral one. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that was a good one. She has 14 speed. Oh, dear Lord. Well, her res is max. At 10. Look at how abysmal those stats are. That was the funniest thing I could have done. I don't even want to get used. Well, we're buying the elixir. No, we're buying the beast killer. That's obvious. Alright, let's see if you need shit. You are actually good. Am I actually gonna use her? Yes. The joke's on. Oh, fuck it. I decided. I decided we're doing this. I decided to level her up. We're gonna see how good she performs. We got this. We don't. We do not have this. We're fucked. Actually, everyone is pretty decent on shit. I'm not actually gonna lie here. We are doing pretty decently on, like, equipment. Probably a few more things. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. This is some good shit. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking just go into this map. Let's see what happens. Wait, let me buy, like, an iron lance. For Fiona. Will Fiona do good? No. She's gonna be the worst. She can't even double anything. Alright, we begin the battle. Dude. We're gonna be the ones. General, I don't even want to pronounce that. Mullane. Dude, it's General Mullane. He's the best. General John Mulaney. Does everyone fucking knows? Yeah, we'd be fucked. They say this, but the Dane army fucking lasts through a lot of fights. Dude, they're here. So I'm like really tired, but I want to stop streaming. You guys are gonna deal with this. What do you do with a drunken streamer? What do you do with a drunken streamer? What do you do with a drunken streamer? Lie in the morning. I'm actually not drunk. I'm just tired. This is actually like the same thing in my opinion. I'm either fucking tired as shit, or I'm like... yeah, I actually have like this, it always happens to me. Yeah, let's just see what happens. So, let's look at her speed. 15. 19. 19. 15. Oh dear lord, we are screwed. Luckily, turns out, Tortellini is a good unit. He'll be good. He'll kill all the evil wizards. Stupid evil wizards. Yeah. We're doing this. I actually have a reason to be doing this. I'm not just fucking around. But... no, who am I kidding? I actually have a reason. We have to defeat 30 enemies. That's right, they brought back this mechanic. Remember how much I loved it in the Lagoose chapter? Now? Turns out, yeah, I didn't like it back then either. Now watch, as Edward, who has the advantage, will get hit by the... why is it a 44? Edward, what the fuck? Edward, what the fuck? Wow, that's not even gonna kill. Turns out, Edward was a bad unit the whole time. He actually kind of is. That's not a joke. He's kind of complete garbage. Like, he's such a bad unit. Okay, that's actually not completely unfair. He's actually okay. The problem is, Mia and Zahark both exist and can be infinitely better than him. Meanwhile... oh, Aaron. Aaron, my boy. Okay. So, I should have used the staff. Okay, Jill, you're going over here. Glyph, I'm always fucking winning. Oh boy, Glyph, you came out my least favorite chapter. Ugh. Oh, you missed it. You missed me like rambling a lot, which is probably for the best. So Glyph, do you remember that Boulder chapter? I don't remember if you were here for that stream. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna hide. Well, this is the Boulder chapter, but in reverse. Yeah, you were popping off about bowling with infantry. Dude, that's a different game. Dude, oh my god. Oh. No, wait, I don't think I can get that game working. God damn, I want that fucking... what was that Wii game called with the... where you just like... it was basically bowling with infantry. Okay, so this level kinda sucks. So, the Dawn Brigade's lackluster stats really start showing... Well, actually, they start showing in almost every level in Part 3. First, they are not as good as the Laguz units back in a couple of chapters ago. Especially those Tigers can one-shot or two-shot everybody. And then there's this map. Oh, boy. The Crimea soldiers are way better than you. At best, you can have maybe a level 10 unit. Second tier. I mean, unless you dump all your resources into one character, then you could probably have a third tier by this point, but I'm not going to do that. That's just dumb. Your saving grace really are your allied units. These bowlers are pretty decent, but I feel like just having the vertical advantage is better by itself than setting all this up. Let your archers go hog wild. Funny you should say that. That's actually the plan. Like, the actual tactical reason we're fighting in this is because they're planning on luring the Apostle and her, like, Royal Guard so they can dump oil on them and shoot them down with arrows. We have another army fighting Ike. But, yeah, the Dawn Brigade really just having lackluster stats and then constantly show how bad they are. It's kind of ridiculous and a little sad. You'll honestly be saved by your yellow units more than anything else. Now, another thing, and that's with this guy. So, Tortellini, that's what I'm gonna call him. He's normally not a very good unit, because this is like the third chapter you can get him total, and his starting stats are good for when you get him. Not the best. He falls off really quickly. Yes, I know he's doing really well right now, but that's because I have a transfer bonus. With a transfer bonus, he actually is really good. And allows you to just do this shit. Yes, he's soaking up a lot of experience, but this is a kill 30 units, and honestly, I'd rather have this. He only has 23 speed, though. He falls off, though. Gatry's speed is a lot better. Braum, I think, is better. But usually I'll end up using Gatry. This will be like the last map I'll actually... This one and the next one will be like the last maps I'll probably be using him. Just because he doesn't really keep up with everybody else. What's really weird is the Dawn Brigade has a lot of difficult chapters in Part 4. I mean, in Part 3. Their first chapter in Part 4 is kind of a cakewalk. It's kind of an easy chapter. And their second chapter in Part 4. Oh, I'm gonna go cry. It's really bad. I mentioned earlier in this stream that we will get to my least favorite, like an all-time terrible map. And it's in Part 4. It's not this map. What's really weird is, like, I actually don't have issues with this map as a map. I mostly just have an issue in the fact that your units kinda suck. And that is my biggest problem. But there are ways to mitigate this, mostly not recruiting Jill when you play as Ike's team. Because Jill's movement and all-around pretty decent stats. Thanks for that level up to prove that you have decent stats. And you only have 18 skill, that's odd. But allows you to move around the battlefield, allows you to fight a lot easier, which is super nice. Yeah, so another issue this map sort of has, not an issue, but there are some flying units, these three in particular, These 3 Falcon Knights, the one I just killed, they will climb up the mountain and start attacking your back lines. Unless you get close, these units will never move. Same with these. Unless you get too close, these units will never move. That's because they're protecting something. Wow, a 14 times 2. Wow, that was even worse. Why the fuck did I do that? I don't know. Please hit. Oh, thank the heavens. Let's see if you're any good. Oh, I leveled you up as a joke. Oh my god. Dude, we're gonna keep leveling her up. I feel like the epitome of the piss-poor stats definitely comes from her. You leavened her wrong, as a joke. No! How do I explain Fiona that doesn't make me sound like I'm just blaming the game? So, there are, in my opinion, 2 different types of... Why did he move? So, there's 2 different types of worthless unit. The first one I'm gonna call the Raven. Who is Raven? Okay, so Fire Emblem has a character named Raven who has very good growths and very good base stats. However, he is kind of infamous for the RNG constantly screwing him over. Oh wow, they left all of my units undefended. Wow, the allied units are usually a lot smarter than that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, let's go back. So, the RNG will tend to screw Raven over. I have definitely played games where Raven will end up way worse than he should be. Now granted, Raven's class is Mercenary, he evolves into a hero. Turns out, those are actually really good, well-rounded classes, so he's not like a bad unit, but RNG can make him a lot worse than on paper he seems. Then there's what I would like to call the opposite, and that's the Fiona. Fiona has great growths. The problem is, her base stats are so abysmal, she never recovers. Like, that's not, like, a joke. That is legitimately the biggest complaint with her, is that you get her at, like, level 9, and her base stats are that terrible for a level 9 unit, that even if you level her up, she still ends up being a pretty lackluster cavalier. Please don't die. I'm gonna have to have you retreat. Dude, you're not even doubling. Oh, my units are so bad. Yeah, that's really what it is with those 2. I've definitely played games where I've gotten her to 3rd tier, and, like, it does not help that there are so many other Cavaliers. By the time you reach endgame, your selection is too big. Let's discuss how knowing the names of every random unit on your side, but all enemies are referred to by their alliance, only helps dehumanize them. Do you want every single character to get... everyone to get their own unique name? All my allied units don't have names. There's not like Ted and Carl. They're just Dane. Man, it's even worse when I remember in Dark Deity. There's like no bosses. Everyone is just generic. Alright, we really need to start killing shit. Okay, heal. That was probably actually the bad move. Okay, we're gonna do this. Is attack. Oh wow, I think I just fucked myself. Well, Aaron has good defense, so... Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, that's Micaiah's current stats. I complained about Micaiah's stats a lot in a previous stream. What's very strange is in this playthrough and also in the playthrough that I've been playing off-stream, she actually didn't end up being super terrible, and I cannot explain why. I'm just gonna do this real quick because I fucking want to. It's my stream, I get to play however I want. It's gonna be later when I can finally toggle them. But yeah, that's my, yeah, Micaiah ended up being actually a halfway decent unit, which was kind of a surprise. She ends up being really terrible a lot of the time. And Jill just helps with these. Her A support with Solth is actually one of her bigger redeeming qualities, is because that's actually really useful. This map is also odd in the fact that a lot of allied units will basically be, instead of aggro to an enemy, they will sort of just surround Micaiah, as you can sort of see. So like in a lot of runs, or a lot of times I've played this, I don't usually bring Micaiah close to the enemy because she's like not a good unit and Solth also sucks. Not because I did. She brings like half the army with her. I'm not letting her tank. Do you know what Micaiah's defense is? Micaiah's defense is like 6. Dude, I would love to get rid of Micaiah. I'd pay good money to play a Fire Emblem game where I wouldn't have to play as Micaiah. It's really great that like one side is doing really poorly and then fucking Tortellini over here is like slaughtering everybody. Him and Jill are doing better than my entire rest of the army. That is very depressing. We are gonna finish part 3. That is where we're ending today. So we're gonna have a lot of fucking long ass chapters. I don't care. I'm having a weird blast playing this. Yeah, your allied units are very helpful. I like them. It's one of the few maps where I'll say that though. They tend to just get in the way. Oh wow, I did not know that one of Kiram's units moved, but I guess I've never eliminated that many units on this side before. Oh, and I actually don't know if Kiram or Sigrun or Tanith, if you killed anybody, if any of them died, they have replacements. I don't know, I haven't looked through the source code. Nor do I really think you would get here with those dudes. Which I think Sigrun might just be a... I think Sigrun and Tanith might actually be a retreat. Oh, the map's already over. That might be the fastest I've ever beaten that map. Ooh, and the least amount of heart attacks. Yep. Ike already beat the Distraction Army. So they're pouring oil. What? What are they pouring down the cliff? No, they're gonna light them on fire. Hell yeah. That's my boy. Micaiah's doing some horrible shit. But they're gonna get away. The archers, though, and wind mages. Ben fucking Tabarn just kidnaps Solth. Hell yeah. I love this scene. Tabarn, Irk. Solth, no, please. All units cease fire. And then Ike comes with Ranov, 2 Hawks, and for some reason Jan. I don't get this army. What? No. Surrender or we kill Sol. Kill Sol. Kill Sol. Kill Sol. Are you insane? Look around. Every person will die. Of the Apostle. The Apostle has seen too much bloodshed. She's telling everybody to go home. Bye-bye, Solth. Yes. I love it. He dead. Solth dead. Solth dead, boy. Ah, but Yuki saved him. Lousy Bayorks. By the way, I know this is mentioned in the first game, but I want to just repeat that. Because they never repeat this. If a Lagoose calls you a human, that is a racial slur. Like, I forgot that's a thing in the first game. We can't avoid this war. I don't have much to say. I just remembered that fun fact. Ooh, a mountain fortress. That looks enough. Well, no, it's their mountain fortress. Wait, hey, wait. Tavarna's looking like a beta artwork Sol bad guy. This probably came out. Yeah, that's why I love Tavarn. He looks cool. Why does this game have so many guilty? I don't know. You missed the king of all the lions. He looks like he should be in Guilty Gear. Makai on their side. God damn it, it's this dude. Oh, and it's the queen. The medallion's right here. Why did you bring the medallion? Dude, you gotta end this war quickly or the Fire Emblem will fucking Fire Emblem everything. Bum bum. The day in keep. I wonder who this girl is. But she has a magic rock. She's gonna evolve like a fucking Pokemon. Please save my son. Well, I got some bad news for you, lady. I can't actually save your son. That option is not available until a second playthrough. Yeah, I've mentioned this a couple times, but there are 2 characters locked behind a second playthrough. And I'm gonna spoil it now. Peleus, I think I've actually spoiled this. Peleus is actually one of them. We'll get to the other one. We'll get to him. Oh, who are these mysterious people? The Apostle's plot. It's time for us to make our move it well. It's Seraphim! It's Zelgius! What a twist! And it's not the Black Knight. You can't recruit the Black Knight. He's playable for some fucking reason. I don't know. The narrator's back.
Dayan launches a surprise attack against the Apostle's army, devastating her forces. It is all Apostle's
not doing so well. Dayan's actually doing pretty good.
Burning desire for revenge. She knows that there is no hope of victory if her weakened forces are divided.
So,
however, she cannot move forward while danger follows at her
so
back.
we're kind of trying to make a decision.
Heavily on the Apostles.
Should we finish Dayan off, or should we go right for Benyan's central hub?
Meanwhile, the Dayan forces pull back to the fastness of
Nox Castle.
Micaiah, unable to explain
her
mission,
keeps staying out with the sheer force of will.
Dayan's
Morale is
army
down on
sheer
both
force of
sides.
will.
Yeah, I guess Micaiah really can't explain that their king got tricked into signing a fucking magic treaty that forces them to do what the enemy does. The Blood Pact is funny, but apparently it was more confusing in the Japanese version. That's what I've read. Apparently the English version added a bunch of stuff to make it a lot simpler. Or at least have a way to break it that made sense. A rebellion in the Empire? Yep. So since General Zelgiz, which is like their top general, freed the Prime Minister, there's been fucking riots in the streets of the capital. So the Central Army in the capital, or the army there, is like dealing with riot patrols. But we still have the curse. We're still cursed. It kind of does, Peleus. I mean, we don't learn that till later, though. But we found a way to break it. We found a way to break the blood pact. But how do you break a pact of blood? Oh, dude, we're gonna have a choice. The Senate, I thought those guys died. No, we didn't kill any senators. Well, we killed some senators. The big senators are still around. Alright, chat. A choice is coming up. And when the choice happens, you guys are gonna tell me what I want to do. I already know what choice I want. I did it in my other playthrough. I fucking love the choice. He wants to die. Turns out killing him might stop all of this. Same way. That's the kind of person you are. Micaiah's a good person. Even though she groomed Solth, but you know, whatever. I want you to kill me. Okay. Alright. I want some answers. Killed by a third party. That's a fucking lie. Come on, where the fuck is this choice? Okay, do we have Micaiah kill the King of Dane, or do we have someone else do it? Alright, chat, I'll give you a couple minutes. I want to know. What do we do? I already have a preference. But I want to see what chat decides. God, we have so many senators to kill. I think there are... technically 4? 5 times there were main bosses? Yeah, I think it's 5 times that we still have like a bunch of senators left. Well, give you guys a little more time. I love passing the burden. All right, I guess we can't have the comedy of Micaiah killing him. So it's Tortellini. He gets to kill the king. My first playthrough, I always have Micaiah do it because it's just kind of funny. He does it with a little knife. I also do it because it kind of makes it seem like Micaiah really is trying to take over the country. So in a second playthrough, you actually get a third option where Micaiah will stand in front of the knife and get stabbed instead. And Peleus will not die. Weird that Fox refused to do it. I know, man. He was just standing there. Fucking Fox, man. I think the dialogue is what have we done changes to what have I done. But yeah, in the second playthrough, you then... Micaiah runs in, she gets stabbed, she's in the bed. And then Peleus' mom here talks him out of killing himself. And then later, I think on the 3rd chapter of the 4th act, he'll join your party. And he is the only dark mage in all of Telios to join your party. And that's because... Yeah, she still blames Micaiah. But Tortellini says something. Traitor. He sacrificed himself to make Dane free. Turns out, no he did not. You actually have to destroy the parchment. Yeah, so she explains... Despite knowing what a blood pact is, spoilers, she knows what a blood pact is. Like, she knows how to break it, too. She's the one that tells us how to do it. She decides to not mention this information. Hey, remember these two guys? Yeah, they've been out of the focus for too long. One after another. Yeah, these wars really do seem pointless. I'll quit the army and go home. They're gonna leave the army. Dane will be at peace. What does he give him? The Tempest Blade. So there's the Wind Blade, the Storm Blade, and the Tempest Blade. They were added basically to give these people a 1-2 weapon. Oh look, it's Aaron and Laura. I kind of forgot they were in this game. Also, throughout this playthrough I've been trying to get them an A support because I thought they had an ending. They don't, so that was worthless. Despite them being childhood friends. Oh man. I think this is where we get the sleep staff. Now, you might be thinking, a sleep staff? That's great! You're gonna use it on this level, right? No, I'm not. I'm gonna actually make sure she doesn't have it equipped in her inventory. And I'll explain why next chapter. Yeah, let's just get her to the next level. I wanna see how bad she is. Oh, actually, that was a good level up. Let's see what about this one? Come on. Big money, big money. Okay, that one's not good bad. We're going to see the worst paladin in the fucking game. These stats are fucking abysmal. 18 speed. Do I want to just give her more experience as a joke? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just give her a bunch of shit. I want to see what happens. I want to see how bad she is. Not a bad level up. Okay, she's starting to get okay. Oh, that's what I like to see. Okay, alright. She's actually getting good level ups. More speed, please. Please more speed. Oh. What the fuck? She's actually getting okay. Oh wait, that strength is abysmal. That strength is gonna be a problem. At 23 speed, that ain't the worst. It still is. She's still a pretty bad unit, but she's starting to get okay. I want to make sure she has Psychic, because that's a whole other can of worms. You strangely need more long-range weaponry. Think I'll buy you some shit. Let's do this. And let's give you one of those. You'll see why in a second. It's so bad. Oh my god, her speed is almost at max with 23. Oh, she bad. Oh, she fucking terrible. That was wasted experience. Who am I kidding? I got a laugh out of it. That's all that matters. So, a lot of people don't like this level. I get to be a contrarian. I actually like this level. Lance pal is a good way to describe someone. It is. They're my Lance pal. Yes, so this level kind of sucks. Not going to lie. This level fucking sucks. I like it, though, because it's a defend chapter. And I love defend chapters way too much. I also like how the map is laid out. It's fun. These people are gonna go and help. It's kind of... I think you could fight... I could fight 10,000 of them. Dude, I could solo 10,000 of them. I like how this map's laid out. And it's a lot of fun, and this map sucks. You might think these are contradicting statements. Did Smash Bros. Beef Ike up? Yes, Ike actually looks bigger in Smash. Yeah, he looks more like a normal dude. Okay. Wow, your speed is maxed at 23. Alright, we have to move some people around real quick. So the name of the game is Defend. Now, I'm going to be really boring, and we're going to play this map really boringly. Because I don't really feel like playing it fun. That's actually a lie, but we're gonna play this. Do you have a knife? No, you do not have what I'm looking for. I don't have one either. Jesus Christ. Okay, gotta go back to base real quick. Solth, get rid of these fucking bronze daggers. Why do you still have them? Can I still buy that cool... Is this a long-range weapon? It's range 1. No, fuck this game. Where are my knives? Where are my knives? You're looking for a silver knife. And a steel knife, just to be safe. Card is exclusive. Oh, it's just a... So our goal is to survive. Hold the line for 12 turns. Or defeat boss. Now this is Ike's stat spread. We are not defeating boss. Even if I had Edward as a True Blade, we are not defeating boss. Ike is very strong. And I also leveled Soren up. He's protected by 3 fucking tigers. We're not defeating boss. So then we get this. Micaiah gets Purge. It's a good thing. Gotta prevent them from doing that. We're gonna get you here. You here to prevent them from coming down there. Do this. Do this. Yes, this. 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 And this. And then we need to make sure you guys are actually closer over there, because they will actually spawn over there. And Laura, you're gonna stay. So, my troops will probably not move from this formation. These beasts and birds can do lots of damage. They are not kind to us, and they are not fun. But we have Jill, and the enemy has a tendency to just pile their units up in here, which is really going to be our saving grace. We also have a lot of yellow units. They will be the thing that will keep us alive. Edward will sit there and do jack shit. Hopefully. This map is kind of boring, but I'm going to play it safe because this map can actually turn really risky and really dangerous really fast. It doesn't take much for things to get out of hand. Those birds can really fuck you up. That's the first thing we have to worry about. Yeah, that's really it. These birds can really start fucking up your units. So yeah, we are just playing it safe in order to. And I gotta make sure I'm getting half shift just to be safe up here. You can't double this, can you? Oh my god. Risk. Yeah. Even a level 10. This skill is actually pretty good. Yeah, so our goal at the moment is just to survive. Jill is going to be very helpful in this. Probably the only helpful thing she's going to do is kill shit. Actually, I'm gonna put her up here, him up here, and then we're gonna move around my plans slightly, just because Jill can just sort of take care of all this shit down here. She doesn't really need like backup. Yeah, don't get speed or don't get anything useful. I'm gonna have to use the short spear, and that's not even gonna fucking kill it. Tigers are sturdy. They have a lot of fucking... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the cat. Fuck cats. Dead. Don't worry, Micaiah. We actually have a lot of levels to get you leveled up. 20 speed. Interesting. Dead. I like this map, but it is also a map where we're going to spend a lot of our time watching our dear allied units do a lot of stuff. Because there's so many of them, their turn tends to take a very long time. They're actually decently intelligent. I say decently, and yeah, that was probably a stupid move, but... because they just left their archer. But yeah, that's kind of, that's this map in a nutshell now. We're essentially waiting to be saved. Okay, we're waiting for the 12 turns. I won't probably be doing anything different until turn 9, in which my strategy will change. And I will explain when we get to turn 9. Turn 9 is when the fun begins. I would have iced the stairways and watched the furries break their legs. But what about the furries that can fly, Glyph? What about the furries that can fly? Yeah, they're really stupid, and they will definitely put way more of their forces in that middle area. At least you can double. They're flying over the stairs, Glyph. They're flying over the stairs. Those 3 tigers by Ike will not transform until, yeah, they won't transform unless you get close. That's my, like, fun fact for this level. I have to have a fun fact. They will stay untransformed. Wow, that would have been a great level up if you got a little bit of speed. So we're gonna put you here. And you and fuck Leonardo are gonna put you here. I gave Leonardo a level? When the fuck did that happen? Oh, that will barely kill. we're gonna keep these two together simply because their support conversation will make it easier for dodging. That's the main reason. I don't know what else they give. They just give Avoid. They give Avoid and Defense. Oh, that's actually fucking useful. That sounded sarcastic. I'm actually serious. That was super useful. Jill's pretty awesome movement is the main reason why she is pretty good on this map. My other playthrough off stream, yes, they're getting crits again. Was like the first time in forever that I had Jill on this army, because I normally recruit her by this point on Ikes, and I was very confused about why this map was going by so much smoother. Those hawks really do fuck with you. They can get behind enemy lines, or your lines. That was a stupid decision. He should have stayed there. Yeah, their character just goes on forever. It's my one issue with this map is like, there's so much. Let me control them. I want to do that. Yeah, see, that dude's dead. He's not living. I also don't know where the fuck the Dane army keeps getting these troops. They fought a civil war and then immediately joined another war. How the fuck do they still have men left? Yeah, those armored knights are weirdly... They're very decent because of their bulk. This map is just gonna take a while. That's kind of all I have to say on it. I like it. I think there's a lot of natural strategic positions. The amount of allied units is really interesting because you can sort of plan your strategy and try to hope that the allied units do certain things. They won't. They will more often not just die or do dumb shit. Yeah, that's a worry right there. That's a spicy meatball. I really wish that I'd critted, but, you know, not gonna really do much. She's gaining experience fast because I gave her a skill that does that. For one reason, and that's mostly because not giving her that skill, she will never reach level 20, and she will not be good. She's not a good unit as a whole. She tends to focus magic and not defense or speed. Let's see it real quick. Yeah, her defense is 7. That's not good defense. That is what we in the industry call really bad defense. So she ends up being a pretty shitty character. And you give her Paragon as soon as you can, at least when I play. In the vain hope, you hope and you pray that she gains enough, that her 20 levels will be good. Oh, that archer's just doing it. He's going. Though that side is fucked. Yeah, you kind of just hope and pray that her 20 levels are actually really, really good. And if they're not, okay. Dude, I could have probably made this level even more boring if I just, like, stayed out of the conflict and just guarded the area. However, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds actually really boring. That hawk, mildly intelligent. Gets a 6 out of 10 for intelligence. Wow, even with dodge, but that defense was just... He's gonna get hit. Fucking called it. He's gonna get hit by everything. I am fucking calling it now. He will be hit by fucking everything. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Holy fuck. He's fucking dead. Unless that other tiger's already moved, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, that tiger still hasn't moved. I don't want to Okay, if Edward dies, we're ending it. God. You were not... Okay, I was gonna try to beat all of part 3, but oh my fucking god, we're done. Edward, you suck. That's where we're ending. I don't feel like redoing that whole map. We will finish part 3 next week sometime. I was gonna say Sunday, but my schedule on Sunday has now changed, so I'm going to have to not do a stream on Sunday. So that was a big bulk of part 3. Good hustle, Clayton. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So yes, we will, next week sometime will be probably the same day, same time, probably Thursday or Friday, starting at 9 p.m. Central Time. Oh. This chair is like the chair I have is actually like comfortable. Like I don't hate it. It's just I'm not good at sitting still. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for my Monday stream. Sucks you need affiliate for Charlie points, dude. Yeah, I need more. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing Monday. Tuesday will probably be... Yeah, Tuesday's definitely pathologic. Channel point setup, like, makes... Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Like, channel points and stuff. I don't know. My idea, I mentioned it earlier this stream, I might start writing down, like, streams I want to do if I hit certain follower milestones. I don't think that would really help, but I do kind of... I want to, like, have challenges and stuff, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Just put that in my about or section, so if anyone comes in stream, they're like, oh, at 20 followers, he'll do something really stupid. So yeah, I mentioned that halfway through the stream. Probably next week I might start writing that stuff out in my about section, just kind of like... X amount of followers, I'll stream this. And I'll probably tweet out before I do that, like, hey, we've reached X amount. We're doing this stream or something. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do on Tuesday. I'm trying to find, like, a platformer to sort of... Since I was doing Spyro. But all I have is, like, Ty the Tasmanian. And, like, Shovel Knight. So, we'll see what I do Monday. Tuesday is pathologic. Just because I was having such a fucking good time. And those will be much earlier in the day. And... yeah, next week will just depend around my schedule. Probably a Friday, Sunday, 9 p.m. stream again. So, I'll see all you guys on Monday. Yeah, I'm literally just trying to stretch this out. Good night, Glyph. I hope you had fun in Binding of Isaac. Yeah, I'll see all you guys later.